this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. There's some 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you effin' with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N-word, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet, come take a dive. And continue along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like, a lot more vulgar.
Don't trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, SO. Trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, SO. Don't trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, China is SO. Don't trust China, SO. Trust China, SO. Trust China.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fucking bitch.
Whoa,
That was
fuck.
sick.
Find that and make that.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
a few bits and pieces put together.
together.
Well, long story short, our boy Lyndon here is a big fan of the WAP song. He really likes WAP. So we had the clip of Ben Shapiro singing it, which got remixed. So I took that, and then I added it with the China is Asshole clip that we had last week. And then we had, which that little kid that you just saw is actually Lyndon back in his youth. He was very upset. So we took that, and then we added that last little bit at the end, which was put together by two people, actually. So big thank you to Spartan Flash Sentry and My Nerdy Home, Steph. And Steph, we actually got some stuff to highlight about you today. You've been on fire. But welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Another week, another full Aussie, another week of life and just trying to get through from one end to the other. It's a constant cycle of happiness.
In this clown world, Hong Kong.
We live in a clown world. But we've actually got a guest tonight. Anna, how you doing?
Hello, I'm sleepy. How are you guys doing?
I'm wide awake. Now, of course, we are joined by WAP, Mr. WAP himself. How you doing, Lyndon?
Very wappy.
Very wappy. That's disgusting. And then we got this fucking rageaholic down here. How you doing, Mr. Grumpy?
I don't mind a bit of wet ass P word.
Well, isn't that the whole reason your whole state got locked down?
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Yeah. Well, I did see that actually Queensland's getting a lot more fucked up these days. They're cock blocking freeways and all types of crazy shit going on about that. So
There's some crazy stuff. Let's not talk about it, please. Victoria, fuck Victoria. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh,
fuck
Queensland
Victoria.
too.
But Queensland seems to be doing just as bad. But honestly, Victoria will always be
Fuck
worse.
Victoria.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Wow.
But let's get the chat open and see who's
I
here.
finally
Thank
got
you.
my t-shirt.
You got a t-shirt.
I finally got it.
Where'd you steal that from?
I didn't steal it. It got delivered. There's no shops open to steal from.
He didn't deny the possibility of stealing, but it's a nice shirt. So let's get the chat open and see who's in here. There's already super chats. Holy shit. I've got to hit refresh on all that. But thank you for coming out tonight, Anna. It's always good to see you.
I was like, yeah.
Fucking
I'm
Australians waking me up.
Fucking Australians boring me.
I haven't gone to bed yet.
You
That's
pull it
all
all
right.
night.
Dude, I haven't. I think I woke up around this time yesterday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've just
24
been
hours.
drawing and streaming like crazy, and then watching Star Trek while I'm drawing. So work.
It never stops.
I saw the way you ended the Jack show because you wanted to watch The Boys. You're like, oh, the episode of The Boys dropped. Bye everyone. Bang. Everyone's gone.
I wanted Cecil to stop fucking singing, but then I
Yeah.
didn't get to watch The Boys. Right after we went off air, everyone was saying goodbye, and then we said something about something which led to the debate on whether or not Hugh Jackman is really straight or not. And it
Wow.
proceeded to be 2 hours of Cecil yelling at me, showing me Broadway show tunes of Hugh Jackman doing very non-straight things.
Hey,
And
hold the fuck up. Hugh
It's
Jackman is our boy. Like he should
might be
on
able
our-
to. He might be able to sing and dance, but that's what makes him the whole package. Like he's
well,
not gay
I
in any way.
know, and I didn't want to believe it, but then I saw him do very straight, manly things, and I wish I would not have seen it.
Was it when he was playing Peter Allen as the boy from Oz? Because Peter Allen was gay, and he was
Yes,
playing
yes. And the
Yeah, but
jazz
he was playing a
hands
gay
at
man.
the Radio City Music Hall kicking and stuff, and I was like, I did not need to see this.
He was
It was just Cecil torturing me. So
Just watch him rage out in Logan again, and that should set you straight again.
You know, I watched Logan once, and as much as I enjoyed it, I never need to watch it again.
Why?
I've actually only seen it once as well, to be honest. And I really liked it.
I really like it. I could watch it over and over again.
I don't really need to see it more than once.
If it was Henry Cavill, would you have watched it again?
Is that a question?
Funny. I actually don't really watch many of his movies because I don't know. They're just not.
She'd rather see the real Henry Cavill as opposed to him acting as somebody else.
I watch his interviews a lot. I don't really watch his movies, except I love. Well, he's like a teenager in it, so it's not the same. But what is it? The Count of Monte Cristo. That was the first time I ever saw him, but I wasn't like attracted to him because he's a boy in that movie. But no, Logan. I was expecting the ending to be different, and when it wasn't, I kind of got disappointed. And so I was like, oh, this was a huge missed opportunity. But so it was kind of a downer. And then I don't like seeing anyone die like that. So I'm like, I don't really want to watch that again.
It's funny you mentioned how you weren't attracted to him because he was a boy, because we're going to be talking about weirdos being attracted to underage people tonight. Fucking sick fucks out there. I'm glad they all exposed themselves, though.
Weird fuckers, man.
Fuckers. But let's get the chat open. So first, I want to start with the super chats that we started off with. So first of all, there was Biggles, our boy Biggles, who I'm going to be playing Spellbreak with. He comes in with $5. He says, "Hello, my Aussie friends. Let's go full Aussie. Lethal, turn in your audition tape, mate." Yeah, he wants me to be the porn Batman. I think I have a good chance. Anna, do you reckon I'd make a good porno Batman?
I mean, you know people, you can get an in, right?
That's the point. Get in, yeah. I mean, it's porn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't you have an in to that industry?
Oh, that in. Yeah. I got a connection. Yeah, I guess I do. But still, I got to be able to pull apart, you know.
I was actually going to ask you, when's the next time you're going to have a porn star on?
We're still sorting a few things out. When I moved, it kind of set a few things back, and then other things started as well. I was actually talking with Rhino just before about some of that stuff and how I've got to get a few messages out. So I don't know, but I dare say there would hopefully be one before Christmas.
He's trying harder to get his audition more than he's trying to get somebody on the show.
Yeah. That's it. I'm working on all that type of stuff. And then, fuck, man. And then Daniel James for $31 dues. Thank you, Daniel James.
Does it say fuck Victoria?
It says that intro was sick. Fuck Victoria.
Fully sick.
He's from the best state in the whole country.
Oh,
we
and
have-
as soon as we've got you here, just quickly before you keep going, I just have to say thank you for having us on your stream the other day or about a week ago, and helping me get to over 600 subs. It was incredible. Did you watch the video blowing up the?
I haven't yet because I want to like dedicate time.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to you blowing up that stupid popsicle fucking speeder.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm excited. Because,
Yeah.
I actually don't like Legos very much. Like, as a kid, I never liked playing with them because I'm like, why would I want to go and buy a toy that I have to build? I just want I just want my toy already made for me.
Mhm.
So watching it get blown up is going to be very satisfying.
Yep. I think most people that saw it were quite satisfied by it. So, yeah.
Lyndon had a few health concerns, but apart from that, we were good.
But yeah, thank you for pimping me out. It was awesome.
Oh, no problem. It was fun.
Yep. And thanks for pimping out Lyndon too. Trust me, he was very happy to get pimped.
And Lost Jedi. I know he was very happy to get pimped too.
Do you have a cane, Anna? You should get a cane because you're practically a pimp.
Oh,
I have.
you should get like a big purple top hat and purple like big puffy jacket and a cane.
You should not Willy Wonka.
I'm just I was about to say.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go cane eventually. Maybe I'll go cane shopping. They're gonna think I'm a complete weirdo.
Pimp slap him. You got this down, Pat. Culture Casino with the 99 super sticker. Anyone want to take a guess what it was? Lyndon, what do you think it was?
Unicorn.
Who was it? Culture Casino.
It was a purple unicorn, rainbow unicorn. Then we have Ord's Board with the $5. He says, thank you, Ord's Board. He says, the sexiest, I don't know if you're supposed to say sexist or sexiest, so we'll go with both. The sexist show on YouTube. Great guest. Hey, that's you, Anna. Hey, sorry, I misspelled something in your first super chat, so I had to send another. What? Did I miss something?
Yeah, he retracted a $2.99 super chat. So thanks, Ords, for both of those.
That's what.
Or as Drunk 3PO likes to say, Orbs.
Orbs. I've got a video that's dedicated to Drunk 3PO coming out, and I wonder how he's going to react to it. Then we have Daniel James for an $8 redo super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, hey, Anna, I don't think Henry Cavill is straight. He's way too nice and too good looking. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? I'm too good looking and too nice, you prick, and I'm straight as they come.
We know that he's straight. He dated Gina Carano.
Daniel's gay. He wants him to be gay.
Oh, you have enough sexy men over on your team. Leave some for us. Every guy in Hollywood is gay now, and it's like, ugh, why?
I'm all for. I think the world needs more gay men. In all honesty, more gay men means women have less choice, and all of a sudden, Lieberman looks like a pretty good catch. All of a sudden. I'm fucking lonely. Miss Martin, who got blocked by that fucking weirdo, Scott Mendelson. Good to see you, Miss Teresa Martin. I sent for Teresa Martin. She has a 99 super sticker, and it's a rose. Thank you so much. And then we have Preston Pooper. He says, weirdos, is this show about me? No, actually, you're saved. But now I'm gonna get who else is in here? 14 minutes, we haven't even started yet, but I say that's all right. We're doing all right. We have Stone 3PO, who I suspect is actually Drunk 3PO's more mature account. Hey guys, good to see you. My boy Orange Hat in Australia, only ambition will guide you. The Aussie Valkyrian. I like that. AFK Bard. You're not going to miss this one. If I can't sleep in, you might as well make the best of it. So you Aussies better keep me entertained. Gosh darn it. I think our intro, just the fact we got Anna, is enough to do that.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Lyndon, shut the fuck up.
Stop talking, man. Fuck.
Victopus is here. Good to see you, Victopus.
Oh.
I hear men in Australia funder. Is this correct? DM me later, baby, and I'll tell you all about it.
Giddy up.
Sporking, good to see you. Sporking, how you doing?
Sporking.
Eric's here. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. Our boy 04, what is up, man? Galen Merritt, good to see you, Galen. The Dead and the Damned. Hello, sir. Fuel of Hatred. You see Netflix is up and running. Nice. Stunning and Brave. Galvatron. Oh, he's Galvatron now. Oh, look at that picture. Fucking hell. Creepy fellow Decepticons. Your new leader Galvatron has arrived.
I want to see some member-only emojis in the chat.
Yeah,
please.
spam some emojis.
Spam some emojis.
Number 5 says here, look at that intro. Anna, what do you think of that intro? Did you like it?
It was very entertaining and strange at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're winning then. Holy shit, I just noticed. What's going on here?
Fuck off, Brono.
Fuck off, Disney. That's what it's supposed to be.
Pastor
You know, I was
Chi,
wondering,
Blake,
can you guys explain to me what is the context of the Winnie the Pooh with like Disney or maybe with China? Like, why does everyone keep using Winnie the Pooh stuff? It was in your
Because
little.
his name is Xi Jinping, so they called him Ginny the Pooh.
yeah. And then South Park made fun of him. And then PewDiePie said he kind of looks like him as well. And now PewDiePie's banned in China. So, yeah, there's quite a bit.
Everything's fucking banned in China. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, everything is banned in China. Literally everything. So, we normally like to start off with the caption. Where everyone can come up with a caption.
Yeah.
So, what's going on in this caption? What's going on in this caption? What you all
Caption
think
this
about it?
picture.
Yeah, caption the picture, sorry. So just for, she's looking really pissed off and she's trying to do puppy eyes. So take your time, figure it out.
There's an apology going on in here somewhere.
No, there's begging
something.
for something, or
What was that?
there's begging going on.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a think
Don't
about
worry.
it. Oh, Spartan Flash Sentry. Thank you for making that other intro, man. That was fucking awesome, man.
Oh, was that him? Well done. Yes, thank you.
That was fucking awesome. But wow, what a fucking week, man. What a crazy ass week. So
Crazy.
I think we just got to start with it, man. Turns out there's a lot of fucking pedophiles on Twitter. Just straight to
Oh
the
my
point.
god!
Wow. So let's start with. Oh, I forgot to put sound on. Trash as well. Now
So
you've
let's
actually
take
seen the movie, haven't you, Anna? You've seen the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing. Yeah.
And so is he, except he's watched bits of, he skipped through bits.
I skipped through the fuck's sake. I can't even fucking say it, so bad.
The dance scenes.
Yeah, most of those. I was like, I saw a couple. I'm like, oh, I can't watch that shit. Jesus Christ.
Well, is it worse than what we all thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Yeah.
Based on the clips that I saw on Twitter, it was worse than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah.
And that's not even like the worst of it, because people keep saying, oh, these clips are taken out of context, but then it's so apparent that they haven't seen the film, because when you look at the context, it's like, no, those are actually the tame parts of this movie.
Really?
Yeah,
That makes-
because it's just little girls dancing.
Oh, the other clip that I didn't mention before we started that I'd seen was the one where she's shaking or something.
Oh, the one I shared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Well, I think I should have probably clipped it more to the end, but I showed the whole like little thing. But so the way that they crop it, and I was explaining this on Ethan's stream last night, but it's like when you have like little kids and they're dancing to like Elmo or Teletubbies, that it's not sexual. But, they're moving their whole bodies, they're shaking their hands, they're shaking their legs, like doing the hokey pokey. But when you zoom in to like their certain body parts, that's what makes it sexual. But this little girl, when she's like on the floor, like in doggy style position, like twerking, and they're zoomed into her ass, and then they have like the mom and aunt like squirting water on her from off camera, so it looks like like somebody's coming on her.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far into it.
Yeah. It's bad.
That makes that creepy dude even worse. The guy that was on the
Kill stream.
The kill stream, yeah. Like
No,
that
that's
makes.
why when he's saying, "Oh, like you wouldn't get turned on by this."
I'd take the bet. The bet that he said, I would take that bet because I can guarantee you, I would not get turned on by a kid doing that.
No, a normal person would be disgusted and appalled by it.
It's just weird.
Well, let's actually have a listen to what that sick, twisted fuck said, hey?
I think it's some kind of a gray area.
Oh, it's some kind of grey hair. So there he is on the right. That's the boy in question.
I think it's
Is this
I
loud
think
enough?
it's some kind of a gray area.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the disturbed reaction to this is that people are not comfortable with being turned on by kids. I think that is part of why people are freaked out.
I love the reactions from these other dudes because that's exactly how I would react too. Like, are you seriously saying what you're saying right now? Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth and what you're actually implying by what you're saying? And he elaborates.
Look at
And it
Ethan's
makes-
reaction, though.
It's part of why people are freaked out with being turned on by kids. I think that is part of why people.
Yeah, you look at that guy on the left, and even his reaction, like, well, like I reckon he was sitting there and he got a little bit of boner. Like, this is the thing: if I was watching anything like that, and I got even one little twitch on my dick, you can take my life, man. That is disgusting shit. Like, to say this, I'm sorry, that was a bit revolting on my behalf to say it like that.
You're on the full Aussie.
Yeah, I know. But we got Anna here, like, you know.
It's fine.
Anna's cool.
There's a woman here. But anyway, I know. Continue. Sorry.
I think it's.
I was not turned on. By the way, I was not turned on by the kids.
I think that.
0.000%.
I think your average man, faced with this
God.
question, let's say you had a robot that looked exactly like one of these kids, okay, and it's going to give you a lap dance.
No.
And if
Did you hear him? It's like, dark.
Yeah.
give you a lap dance.
No.
And if you no, hang on. If you
Reaction
don't get a
from the other
boner,
dude.
if you don't get a boner, you get $1 million. But if you do, you die. You're saying you would take that bet? I don't think so. I think most people wouldn't, because on some level, you know, they're kind of attractive.
No.
It's
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Creepy as. On some level, they're attractive. No, they're not. On any level, are they actually attractive? These are young girls. And
Well, even
Just
in
because-
the movie, the little girl tries to like strip for this guy because she stole his phone and she wants him to let her keep using it. And the second she starts like, you know, because taking off her jacket is one thing, but then she goes to like take off her pants and he's like, no, what the fuck are you doing? You know, and that's an ongoing thing that happens in this movie is like they like these older boys and then the boys find out how old they're like, what the hell, you guys are just kids. And it's, you know, the little girl's trying to prove, well, mainly the main character trying to prove to everyone else that she's not a little girl and everyone else is disgusted by her. So the whole pitch that it's society that's doing this to the little girls is a complete lie. It's a little girl that's going and seeking this out.
I have to ask you, Anna, because you've obviously seen it, and from the people that have seen it, like Ben Shapiro, like now he didn't defend it in any way. He said it was disgusting, and he did not recommend to watch it, and he thought it was gross. But in the same token, he was talking about the underlying story behind it and how at the end, how it ended and stuff like that, and he sort of explained that. Now, I hear a lot of people saying there's a way that they can make this movie and portray the what they're intending to portray or how they're trying to show it, but they're doing it in the completely wrong way. Would you sort of agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
even
there
when
is the story. This is why everyone's saying you're making your comments out of context. You haven't watched it, but the problem is that they're showing this to try and say it's a bad thing.
Storytelling is not done well at all because even what happens at the end doesn't make sense for the little girl's character at all because kids, especially at 11 years old, know right from wrong, and she continues throughout the entire movie to do wrong, and she knows that she's done wrong, and even when she's caught and when she's told by everyone around her that what she's doing is wrong, she doesn't care. And it's like watching a movie about like a serial killer like when they're a kid. And, you know, when you watch documentaries about like Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer and how it's like they're just narcissistic and, you know, they seem kind of normal on the outside, but there's other things going on. Like she almost murders someone in this movie. Her mother faints and she looks at her as if like she's irritated that she has to look down from her dinner at her mother that just fainted. You know?
Fuck you know.
There was also, I heard there was a scene where you actually do see there is some nudity in it. Is this one of those young girls you see?
I didn't see that, and I tried to scroll back through, and apparently it was when they're watching so there's the cuties and the sweeties, and the sweeties are the girls that are like 13 and 14. And so,
They're a little bit older.
They're a bit older than them, but they're their dance, like they're their competition in this dance thing. And so I guess at one point they lift their top up like a crop top and they flash the camera, but they're watching it on a phone. And so I didn't see it. And I even went like to scroll back to see it and or like to see like where was this? Cause I didn't see it. None of the girls took, their tops off, but I must have missed it. And I don't care enough to go back to that specific scene to see that.
Yeah.
That's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's disturbing.
Okay, this took a hard left. What the hell?
You don't want it to be true, but
you don't want it to be true. Fucking creep, man.
Well, this is also a guy that said it's okay to murder 32 people. So,
where did he say that?
Oh, you didn't see? Let me pull up the tweet and I can share it with you.
That's not the one you sent, Rhino, was it?
Isn't that the one you had there before?
Okay, here we go. I'll send you guys the link to the tweet.
I hate how he says like he wants to push back. He wants to
it.
push back against the pedo. Keep playing this for a second.
Yeah. No, I've got it, Anna. Thanks.
It's
not. Wait, you're saying that you were attracted to those young girls and cuties?
On some level.
Bro.
On some level. And he's not like, look at the way he look. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not going to actually continue that. That's really bad. But he's a weird dude. This guy's weird. He's got look at his emotions when he's talking about it as well. There's no emotion in him. He looks weird. He sounds weird. He's talking about something that's really fucking weird. Yeah,
and it's not lost on me the fact that he kind of looks like Neil Druckmann. And he looks a lot like the EVS Soy Boy sketch as well. They all fucking look the same, man. It's weird. Anyway, let's keep going.
Wait. Other car crash sound effect.
Wait, go ahead.
No, I want to push back on the idea that that's pedophilia, though.
No, it is.
Because we're seeing that in the chat, obviously.
The girls, no, I don't see. I just know that's what they're saying.
Well, I mean,
go ahead. The girls are dressing like they're older, right? That's the whole point of the movie. Is they're acting like they're teenagers. They're acting like they're adults. They're emulating 18-year-olds, basically. They're wearing makeup. They look older than they are. And I think
no, they don't. No, they don't. They look like children wearing costumes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
If this guy doesn't make you like squirm in your seat, like, no, you're a fucking weird pedo. Like, whoa, oh man.
Basically, they're wearing makeup. They look older than they are. And I think when you respond sexually to that, as you're watching it, just a little.
Hey, that line there. He basically was sitting there, pulling the chain while he was watching it.
And I think when you respond sexually to that, as you're watching it, just a little.
I think I said too much. Oh my
Holy shit!
Fucking
that guy needs to be on a list. Like
that guy needs to be investigated.
Yes, fucking shot. And that's not something I say lightly. But that's a fucking weird motherfucker, man. So this is the one that you just sent. Max Carson, that's him, right? That's the guy that we just saw. Was arrested Tuesday on suspicion of interfering with staff and faculty or students of an education institution. Okay, his age and hometown were not available, and a university spokesman did not immediately return a call to the Associated Press. University Police Commander Brad Wisely said that during a class discussion in the Virginia Tech massacre, Carson made comments about understanding how someone could kill 32 people. Several witnesses told investigators that Carson said he was angry about all kinds of things, from the fluorescent light bulbs and the unpainted walls. It made him angry enough to kill people, according to a police report. So, yeah, he's saying it's okay to kill 32 people, and it's also okay to...
Justified.
He's got some serious issues, and
Oh, boy. It's fucking... This cunt's disturbed, man. And guess what? It gets even fucking better. Because we got this douchebag who's trying to be buddy with him. Where is it?
It's so shocking. It's honestly like, could 2020 get any worse? Yep, we get cuties. Fuck me.
We got this fucking weirdo, Vito, who's defending this motherfucker.
Have you seen Jay Longbone's been getting into, she's been getting into it with him, and she shared all these screenshots of their back and forths.
No, do you have it?
Steph's been getting into it too with this guy.
I saw that, yeah, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Hail, Steph. I did see her in the chat. Hey, Steph.
Yeah, my nerdy home, man. She's awesome. So this is his response to her. My channel is for actual nuanced film critique, not Star Wars makeup tutorials. If you can't handle discussing a controversial film without losing your mind, you should unsubscribe immediately. Huh. Okay. Actual nuanced film critique, he says. Let's have a look at that actual nuanced film critique.
Well, he basically wants her to wants people to have watched it to be able to critique it.
Let's play Sonic the Hedgehog Shadow. How Snyder Cut will save Hollywood. I made a tabletop game. This is his actual nuance. Let's play Fall Guys. His actual nuanced film critique. Huh. Well, there we go. I feel fucking, wow, this dude's so much nuance. LA protests live. Long Beach protests, part 1. So this is his nuanced film critique.
Looks like the dude that was talking on that thing.
Piece of shit, this motherfucker is. Oh, and it just keeps getting worse. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I mean, I look at the trailer. The trailer got ratioed on YouTube, but there was still 36,000 people that liked it.
Yeah, how the hell does that happen? Hey,
they're pedophiles. That's how.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Here we are. So this is the one that he deleted. Okay. If you aren't subscribed to my girly YouTube, Mr. Girly YouTube, which is that fucking weirdo, you're a coward. If you're not subscribed to him, you are a coward. Cuties, an uncomfortably honest review. 1.2k views, 22 hours, 44 up. He's one of them. The 216 down. If you aren't subscribed to him,
justify it though. That's one of the worst parts.
Oh, and even the way he justifies it is disgusting. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So where's the one where he's going off at Steph? There it is. Well, actually, let's see what the people were saying about him, hey? So he's got some quote retweets. I remember this turd. Here's some guy throwing up. Vito's going full-on movie Bob. Never go full-on movie Bob. Movie Bob is another one of these fucking weirdos that's defending this trash. I remember this turd.
Never go full-tarded.
I don't even agree with everything Vito says about the movie, but if we start condemning people as offenders for slightly different viewpoints on the film, we're no more stable than the left.
It wasn't about the film. It was about how kids looked and made him feel sexual.
Yeah. Sick fuck. Oh, fuck off. Cuties is glorified child porn. That's disgusting. I thought you would have at least common sense to say child porn movie bad. Please just stop. Odin. Oh, really? That's why you support cuties, then I bet. You sick fuck. Whatever you say to help you sleep at night, we're not the ones who find children hot. Ain't the fucking truth. Oh, here's Mara. with her fucking face swap gifts that she's obsessed with.
Yep.
Pray tell, please explain to me the nuance of a man who states, I think a lot of the disturbed reaction is people not uncomfortable being turned on by kids. A man you're defending, by the way, enlighten us, oh bearded one. Drunk. When the person you're promoting is saying that 11-year-old girls look hot, you have a problem. There is no discussion. This makes you look fucking stupid. Yeah, so here's Steph. Oh, yeah, that's right. He deleted that one.
Is that the one that you just showed before?
Screenshot somewhere.
Yeah,
that's the one I showed before. Yeah. And add to that, if you are subscribed to Vito Unsub, he's promoting someone who thinks 11-year-old girls dancing, grinding, twerking, and cuties is hot and stands by that statement. Claims it's not his fault for feeling that way. It's the movie's fault. Be sure he deleted the tweet. Yeah. Fucking Vito. Now, look, I've gotten into it with Vito a few times before. I think he just tries to take whatever's an unpopular stance at the time. But this is too fucking far, man. How are you going to defend this? How are you going to rationally defend this, Anna? What have you got here, Rhino?
This is Anna.
Oh, she's a pimp.
That's what I was talking about when I said the purple. Thank you, ABC.
Oh, my God. Look at those shoes, though.
Yeah, furry boots.
I have furry boots. What is it, like apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur?
Yeah.
All that like outfit says to me though is like, oh my God, I'm gonna be freaking cold.
You definitely need the cane.
The cane is something I might be able to accomplish. The rest, I don't think I can pull off that outfit.
Now give it a go. Agreed. Please unsubscribe to me because I watched a review. Nah, bro. You watched the review, liked it enough to recommend it, and called everyone who doesn't sub to this guy a coward. Imagine that. Imagine saying you're a coward if you don't subscribe to a guy who fucking
who admits willingly that he was turned on by children.
Yeah.
How is this a thing, man? How the fuck? Like, they're all coming out of the woodwork. So we had Scott Mendelson.
Scotty Mendelson.
Creeper.
Scott fucking Mendelson, man, who's putting out articles about why Cuties is good. Cuties good. It's like, fuck off, you sick, twisted fuck. We got Movie Bob, who we always knew Movie Bob was a... Well, when I said Movie Bob was disgusting, I thought it because he was just like some Jabba the Hutt shit, eating fucking 16 cheeseburgers put into one. Doing all that shit. But guess who else? Your favorite person in the world, Lyndon. John Campion.
Oh, God.
John fucking Campion, eh? I see Dash is in the chat.
I was about to say, Dash is in the chat. Hail, Dash.
Hello.
Haven't seen since January.
What does Campy have to say?
Shut up, Dash, my main man, my inspiration. Good to see you. Oh, there's Steph. There she is. Good to see you, Steph. I think this comment sums it up perfectly. Being turned on by children is sick. It's fucking wrong. So, John Campion. Oh, God.
I got a little one.
I got you. I'm fucking.
Oh, man.
Penis jokes. Regarding the Netflix film Cuties, I haven't seen it. I have no idea if it's the most brilliant social commentary film against the early sexualization of young girls in our culture, or if it's the creepiest of the creep vulgar garbage. I simply don't know. But I do have 2 observations regarding the issue. Okay, Mr. Campion. Number 1, I find that about 95% of the people raging against it haven't seen it to actually know what they're talking about.
I hate that argument.
Well, the clips are enough for me, and if Anna's telling me the truth, which she usually does,
I have no reason to lie about this.
It gets
usually
worse. No, I was putting mayo on it. God. Anyway, basically, now I've lost my train of thought.
I did a scene by scene review. It's 3 hours long. If anyone wants to watch that, it's on my live channel.
That's a gnarly one. You have it.
I don't think I could go through it step by step based on what I'm hearing. Like from what I saw, it was enough, and even that was too much. Like this is shit that I can't now unsee.
Yeah.
And I really wish that I just had have ignored it. I really do.
Well, see, I watched it because I thought that I'm like, there's no way it can be this bad, you know? It's got to be blown out of proportion because a movie like this, there's no way it could have been greenlit to get made. And then I watch, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much worse.
It's bad. I sent some of the clips to my sister and my older sister, and we were talking about it. And she's got I think her youngest is 10 or 11. The youngest daughter is 10 or 11, and like we were talking about it, and she's shocked, just as shocked as everybody else, and as much as you should be. It's bad.
Well, what's the ratio sitting at on the trailer? Isn't it like into the fucking ground?
Well, it's 1.6 million or something to 36,000 upvotes, but even those upvotes, like I still can't believe it's got that many.
Nobody.
1.7 to 43,000.
43k up.
Yeah, to 1.7 million down.
How the fuck did it get 43k up?
Out of 9.7 million views.
All of the pedophiles.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck, man. Oh, man.
Sitting there going, yes, Netflix is bringing some stuff out for us. They're diverse enough.
This is a pedophile's like dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting it served to them on a silver platter.
Yep. Here you go. And this guy even just said on a live stream, he was sitting there watching it and basically thinking about it in a sexual way, and like that's like he's obviously going through his head and he's picturing these girls. I can't even finish it. It's so gross.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's so gross.
The fact that
cancel Netflix. Like seriously, if you haven't done it, they deserve to go under for this.
I agree. I haven't cancelled mine, and to be honest, I don't know if I will.
I cancelled mine after they fucking came out and said, "Oh, sorry, it was the advertising. It's not the movie. It's the advertising."
That was so fucking
dumb, I cancelled it as soon as they did that. I'm like, "Nah, you clearly are not seeing the point, and you're going to go ahead with it anyway." And they did. And look at the backlash it's getting. And guess what? People are defending it, and they're not going to remove it based on what I'm seeing.
I don't think they'll remove it until it gets like the normal rotation type thing. That fucking hell. So anyway, number 2 from John Campier. Coincidentally, I also found that amongst those who are raging against it haven't actually seen it. So that's the same point as number 1. The vast majority
is very common with the people defending it that they haven't actually seen it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sickos are going to be sickos, but this is the good part. The vast majority are Trump supporters. It actually says that. The vast majority are Trump supporters.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Oh, yeah, because fucking that cunt's all over
because
I
fucking care.
Jesus Christ, man. How the hell do you link that? Like, what's the link between that? Between being a Trump supporter and being a fucking pedo? How do you make that link? And what do you do with all the other people across the world? You know, what about people in Australia? He's not over here. We have dickhead that follows Lyndon on Twitter. I'm sure even he would be against this shit, to be honest with you. So I don't know how he fucking makes that link. And forgive me, but I'm simply not going to listen to any moral argument from a group of people that voted and continues to support a president who cheated on all 3 wives with porn stars and Playboy models, paid them off with hush money from illegal federal campaign funds, had 22 women come forward regarding his sexual assault and misconduct, and recently was caught on tape that he knew just how contagious and deadly COVID-19 is, but lied to the country for his own political purposes, and people died from it. Sorry, folks, you lost the right to pretend anything you do is for moral reasons, and I'm certainly not going to make any moral arguments from you seriously. Is this fucking real?
Where was this at? Because didn't he delete his Twitter?
This looks like a Facebook post to me.
Oh.
Yeah, does it? It looks like Twitter. Oh.
No, it's Facebook.
No, it is Facebook.
Let's actually have a look. Lyndon, do you reckon you can see if it's there? Thank you. Imagine making that fucking link, man. That's absolutely disgusting ass shit. And then we have, me and Anna were talking about it before on her channel. Rotten Tomatoes,
Yeah.
88% from critics,
How do you get that? How?
3% from audience. That's actually the lowest audience score I've ever seen.
Yeah, didn't Rotten Tomatoes like stop, like they're not taking any reviews? Can you put it in a review?
Not without doxing myself, because my real name will pop up.
Okay.
A thoughtful look at the
No worries, Tim.
You dickhead.
A thoughtful look at the insecurities of girlhood of the modern age. Cuties is a coming-of-age film that confronts its themes with, oh my god, pregnancy and nuance. Do you agree with that, Anna?
No. That's not what this movie is about. This movie is about a little girl that wants to be popular, so she steals a phone so she can stalk these other little girls, and she stalks them. She follows them everywhere. She listens to their conversations, even in the bathroom. And then she seeks out pornography so she can, or, strippers dancing so she can learn that, so she can be more popular. It's not a coming of age story. That's like Mean Girls is, basically what they're pitching it as if it's like Mean Girls, but with 11-year-olds, not 17-year-olds. But no, it's about a little girl that will stop at nothing to get what she wants, and she has no remorse for any of the terrible things that she does. She has no remorse for stealing or physically harming people multiple times. It starts with her like squeezing this other little girl, and she's like, "You're hurting me. Like, what the hell are you doing?" Stabbing a little boy in the hand with a pencil.
The fuck is this?
Almost drowning another little girl. There's something seriously wrong with the main character, but it is not at all a coming of age story.
That's fucked up. Hey,
It's more about how bad parents are, right? Like this is more about how bad parents are, and especially in her
no, her parents or her
culture.
dad's not there, but her mom, like.
But her dad's not there because he's going to get a second wife or something, right?
But that's like normal in their culture.
Yeah.
But they're moving. So in the beginning of the movie, they're moving. The dad just hasn't gotten there yet because he's bringing the new, the new wife is coming because they're going to have the wedding. But the mom, like, is very loving and caring for her children. And, they're in a very close-knit community, and she's always going to like the religious prayer groups and stuff. And so they all seem to care about her, except the great aunt told her that child marriage is okay. That part was very disturbing. But and even when the mom does find out that like she stabs a little boy with a pencil and she sees the way she's dressed when she gets her from school, she's like, "Who the hell are you? You're not my daughter." So
right.
It's not the parents' fault. It's 100% the kid's fault. She seeks out all of this stuff.
Well, none of that sounds fucking good, to be honest. Let's have a look at what one of these reviews are saying. Is there any reviews posted? Oh, here we go. Fresh. Cuties dramatizes what people of color and immigrants endure as a result of isolation and ghettoization, of being represented culturally and politically and not being represented in French national mythology. What the fuck?
There's some gymnastics being fucking thrown around in that fucking paragraph.
What fucking movie did this cunt, Richard Brody, what fucking movie did you watch? What the fuck, man? Okay, what about this one from Monica? With cuties, some French word, announces herself as a director with keen visual style who's unafraid to explore these cultural and social tensions.
No. Yeah, the visuals. Let's zoom into little girls bending over so you can see everything.
Yeah, lovely. Cutie certainly deserves to be seen, but it's also a delicate work that strikes a very careful balance in its portrait of the world. And
I think there's no balance there. I think it completely crossed the line in trying to tell that story. And I haven't seen it. I've seen bits and pieces. What was that?
Sorry, I said it doesn't even tell that story.
Yeah.
Let's look at one of these rotten ones. The elements are put in place, but Drosche doesn't quite thread those strands into a satisfying conclusion. Do you agree with that, Anna?
Yeah, okay. We can go with that one.
Okay, this one's
yeah,
from
sure.
This one's from IndieWire. Growing up is hard enough, and Cuties knows that until it doesn't.
I don't even know what that means.
Jordan, Cuties isn't just an irresponsible movie, but it's also dull beyond belief. How come no one's just outright calling it what it fucking is? Why are they all dancing around it? Why is no one just coming out and going, dude, it's fucking pushing some pedophilia shit? Like by all accounts. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Because then they they lose their jobs, or they don't get their access, or whatever it might be that they're getting for beating around the bush. Even if they didn't like it and they're saying this could have been better, blah blah blah, and they are sort of giving it a bad review, they won't say what it's specifically like what we're saying. Like, this is for pedophiles. You made this and that's it. That's what it's made for. That's the demographic that Netflix wanted when they put it on their fucking platform. They wanted to get those 49,000 people or whatever that liked that trailer to sign up to their fucking platform. That's what they wanted. That's how I see it.
And in the process have the 1.7 million potentially cancel it.
So what these guys do, right, is instead of, because they might not be able to watch something early or get their access. So what they do is they won't go, no, it's been made for these people. They'll go, look, it might be bad, but it's bad because of this. Not it's bad because of what it's actually bad because of. Because it sexualizes young girls. You can't even say teenage girls. They're younger. It's so gross.
11 years old.
Mm-hmm. They're fucking
it's
kids,
so
man.
gross.
They're fucking kids. It's wrong on every level. Oh, and yeah, just for the record, that Campia shit's real. Here it is. That's actually fucking it. It's real. Yeah. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
What's this one? You don't need to watch the whole movie to see it's absolutely disgusting. To discard someone's opinion because they're simply a Trump supporter is ridiculous. Maybe if you were a parent, you'd be more outraged. I don't know. As far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know. I guess it's possible. But you don't need to have a fucking kid to know that's fucking wrong, man.
No, you don't.
This seemed to be the one thing that people from all different spectrums and all different beliefs, even the fucking furries and all that shit, could get together and be like, this shit is fucking wrong. But there's that small percentage out there that are defending it. And do you know what gets me? Is how hard they're going to defend it. Like, they're really prepared to die on this hill of defending fucking pedo bait. Fucking hell, man. It's just bizarre as shit. But
that's the one thing that unites, like, all humans. It's like it's ingrained in us that, to protect the next generation, to protect the innocent. So it's like, if you're standing there on a corner and there's a kid and a bus is coming and it's going to hit you, your first instinct is like to put your arm out so to protect a child. Like you won't even think about yourself, like, and that's just in every single human being. So when we see stuff like this, it's like, not only is it trying to normalize it, but it's also trying to promote it to kids, like, this is okay. It's okay for, as a little girl to wear something like that, or to get down in those positions and to make moaning noises like that. And it's not. It's like grooming children to be okay with this kind of stuff.
It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. Imagine being the actor's parents greenlighting their kid to be targeted. Didn't they go through like 600 kids or some shit?
Yeah.
It's like a casting process or some shit. Was that what it was? Was it for casting?
But also, it's like the parents or all of the adults on set didn't see while they were filming this how fucked up it is.
No, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what blows my mind.
Yeah, but you'd have to, like, I I have to believe that there was a good number of people that said, I don't want to be a part of this and walked off that set. Go find a new cameraman or whatever it is. There just has to be, man. 'Cause it's so fucking wrong. And then you got fucking this type of weirdo shit. Give me a sec. Have a look at this headline. From the Washington Post. Support journalism you can trust when it matters most for $29 for, go fuck yourself. Fuck off. Fuck off. The people freaking out about cuties should try it. They might even find a lot to like.
No, fuck that.
Oh my god! Like, I get that whole saying, "Don't mock it till you try it," but that's not how it works.
Something anyone try.
I don't know, man. To me, this says, give pedophilia a chance. That's what it sounds like to me, which is fucking wrong. I'd rather die. It's disgusting ass shit, man. Lyndon, you've been quiet as per normal, but surely you have something to say on this one.
Chat's fucked. A lot of them. A fucking lot of them.
Well, at least they're all fucking exposing themselves.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Let's catch up with some stupid chats. So what was the last one we read? Preston Pulpit. Stunning and Brave Galvatron for $7 Canadian says, yo guys, I feel weird. I drank some purple energon last night and ended up in a space train and a talking planet, and now my tits are smaller. Go hit up Unicron. Unicron will know what's going on with that. A boy Fictopus comes in with $2 dudes. He says, society, we live in one. How's the gang? We're doing well, all things considered. Thank you, Fictopus. There's just a whole lot of sick, twisted puppies out there, it turns out.
Sick.
I do think the only good thing about this is it's exposing who they are, And I mean, like,
did you guys see Scott Middleton's response to Miss Martin Muses, the beautiful lady herself?
I did, and it was fucking wrong. Absolutely. Can you bring
What
it up?
the fuck are you even saying, dude?
Can you bring it up?
What did he say?
He said, I'm sorry you felt titillated by the
Oh, I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
How the fuck, yeah, man? That's just
makes me sick.
It's like deflection at its fucking finest, man. I see your fat Steven Seagal beat up Netflix. Good to see you. Jesse Miller for $5. Thank you, sir. He says, look up Dan Schindler in Nickelodeon. Does anyone know who that is?
No.
I don't want to know.
Let me check.
Dan Schindler Nickelodeon. Let's have a look. Is this something I should show on stream or not? We'll let that load up. Snacks and Comics, $5. Thank you, sir. He says, I wouldn't take that bet, not because I think I'd fail, but because it involves getting a lap dance in the first place. Fucking gross. I know, right? What a bizarre thing to even say. I bet if you were given the chance to have a fucking lap dance with it, you'd take it for $1 million. You sick fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What was that guy's channel called again, actually?
Like
Mr. Nerd.
Mr. Girl YouTube.
Mr. Girl.
No,
Here it is.
Miss Girl YouTube. I don't know.
No, Mr. Girl.
Mr. Girl.
YouTube. Here, yeah, I think I found it. Screen share. You right?
Yeah. I was eating something and it went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, get yourself a bevy. Cuties, uncomfortably honest review. Okay, let's just go ahead and do my duty. 165 up to 7.4 down. Age restricted. Hey guys, as I've said elsewhere on the channel, I don't support pedophilia or child molestation. I do support looking inward at the darkest parts of yourself. This video and this channel are not supposed to make you look good. They're not supposed to make me look good. Fuck you, scumbag.
It definitely doesn't make you look good at all, dude.
Said you found this film arousing. Rats, you played yourself. Please go see a therapist and need some help. 8:45. Or do I want to play that timestamp? Let's get some sound. Oh boy, Lord have mercy. Where is it?
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore.
Oh my god! Did you hear that?
No.
No, turn it up.
Yeah.
They're pretty hot.
Ugh.
What's the context of that, man? Oh, Jesus Christ!
What he's saying is when they put the makeup on and they skank themselves up, they look pretty hot. It's
And they're pretty hot. And you can say whatever you want about me. It's not my fault.
You're a fucking pedo.
I didn't make them do that. They did that. That's the point. That's the whole point.
It's what goes on in your brain that made you think that they're hot. Like, they didn't make your brain go, yeah, they're hot. They did what they did, and you thought that they were hot. It's gross, man. No.
You're supposed to be sitting there.
You gone?
No, I've just had enough.
Thinking, look at the blonde one.
Oh god.
This guy, he needs to be locked in a room as far away from the internet and children as possible.
He needs to be fucking castrated. Yeah, there's a whole. He's getting ripped apart at least. Homeland Security has entered the chat. Okay, that one's kind of funny. Wow. How the fuck can you? Nah, this dude's fucking bizarre, man. That's fucked up. Let's get back to reading super chats. At least they were fun. Lost Jedi 22. What's up, man? He says, Twitter. The boy's character says yellow equal outrage. Kiddo smut. This is art. Ain't that the fucking truth?
Can you take this guy's face off the screen, please? Thank you.
Punch his computer.
Oh man, my fist is gonna go through the fucking screen. Shut up, fucking dickhead.
Yeah, dare hey for $5. He says, "What do you think of the defense light of why are you outraged about cuties and not this crap over here? I say it's being mainstreamed." Well, let me read that again. What do we think of the defense light of why are you being outraged about cuties and not this crap over here? I get you. I think that it's kind of like a deflection, like going, don't worry about what we're doing. Look at that. That's a problem. That's an issue. What we're doing is totally cool, but that's an issue. That's what I think it means. And I think it's fucking wrong and disgusting in every single sense of the way, man. Open airlock policy. What's up, sir? $2.
Hello.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, isn't he?
Yeah. I
coming
had him on
by.
my channel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he came on when we were on.
Oh, I must have just missed him. Spewing. $2. He says, coming by for a bit. Hail Full Aussie and hail Anna. Good to see
Hello.
you, sir.
Check out his newest video. He shows off his vintage ATST.
Ooh.
Yeah, go and check it out. It's a couple of minutes. Won't take much time. Smash the like button. Subscribe.
He's a good guy, man. I really like his Timothy's On video. To me, that was just like fucking hot fucking fire, man. And then Sporking News podcast for a $1 or 99 cents, but $1 super sticker, and it's a piece of shit with a smiley face. And I think that perfectly represents the guy in the video that we had just up before. That about sums it up pretty fucking well, man. Hey, we got Blue Eyed Scorpio. Sorry, that's Subhuman, who's also a fucking sick cunt.
Did the chat jump on you just as you went to click on
Just
it?
as I clicked it. Blue Eyed Scorpio says, I'm with Raging Rhino. I'm extremely heated. Yep.
It's a very heated topic. And again, like, I don't have kids myself, but I do have nieces and nephews, and I've got young cousins and stuff like that, you kind of think about them. And it's like Anna was saying before, it's in our nature to protect the innocence and everything of the younger generation. When we were kids, when I was a kid, I was out riding bikes and, having fun. Now it's a bit more indoors with, the amount of technology and stuff like that we've got. But the fun shouldn't be taken out of it and made to be serious at such a young age. Kids, these women don't need to be women at the age of 11 years old because they're not fucking women. They're girls. They're kids. It's disgusting. And the fact that there are people out there saying stuff like this, like, oh, they were hot. Like, that's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
It's worse than that, man.
Oh,
It's some next level fucking twisted ass shit. Oh, what you got here, Lyndon? Let's have a look.
I see a bunch he's tagged in it, but I just right now.
Pedophilia is the perfect natural thing in the animal kingdom. Maybe as a society, we should move on from. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's fucked up, man.
who says that? Who says?
Hold up. Subhuman. In Australia, if someone is a sick cunt, it's like the highest level of compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're a sick cunt.
Yeah, if
You're
someone's a sick cunt, it's like Anna. I consider Anna to be a sick cunt.
Oh, she's a full-on sick cunt.
Yeah. So in Australia, it's a very high level of
Praise.
gratitude. Yeah, praise. That's a good word. Yeah, this is fucking weird. Like I said, I do think it's kind of good how all these people are exposing themselves, though. Let's have a look at this one. This one's fucking bizarre. Again, from this fat piece of shit. I disagree with Mr. Girl YouTube, or Mr. Girly YouTube. Mr. Girly. Doesn't that just set off a few alarms right there? Mr. Girly YouTube on many things. But I find his content honest, engaging, and challenging, even when it deeply offends me. You were fucking defending him earlier today. The clips going around don't paint a complete picture of the man, and I hope you consider checking out his channel.
Nah, mate.
Twitter's weird, man. Twitter's weird. Like, I just don't want to wake up tomorrow and there's just more shit. It's just always shit. Everything's shit. Everyone's fighting. Can't we just get along? Can't everyone just see that cuties is actually a really bad thing and anyone that actually likes it should be investigated? Like, if anything's come out of that, there should be a lot more investigations happening.
I think this chick raises a good point. These people are really trying to bait people into watching stuff called child porn. I'm so mad these clips ever went down on my feed. They're trying to desensitize. This is bizarre. I think she's onto something there. It does come across as maybe they are trying to desensitize, make it more of a normal thing.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
of course they are. They're trying to make it okay. And it starts with like those TV shows of those dancing mums. It's not about dancing mums. It's about dressing up their kids as these slutty little girls and having them dance around. There's shows out there that have been out there for years already.
And it's also about the moms living vicariously through their kids too.
Yeah, it's honestly more just about mom drama because you don't really see the outfits until the end of the episode when the girls are dancing, and it depends on the type of dance on what the outfit, because it's like if they're doing tap dancing, then it's going to be a different outfit as compared to like a hip hop or ballet. But they usually do. I mean, one of my friends was like addicted to it, and it was one of the most painful things because all it actually is in Dance Moms is a bunch of moms like, oh my God, why did Sabrina get the solo? My daughter is so much better than her. And it's like them on the phone bitching to another mom, and then they're all kind of like conniving and backstabbing each other, and they all are going to go up against the dance teacher because they all want their daughters to get more, I don't know, attention. It's just full-grown women acting like children.
Surely there's going to be some.
And obviously they didn't make it as a dancer when they were young, so they've got to make their kids do what they couldn't do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twitter is basically a degenerate cesspool as Tumblr, except celebrities are on it. That's the other thing. There's a lot of celebrities defending this as well. Valkyrie from the MCU.
She's like weird though.
Yeah, she is.
What's her name again?
Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson. Sorry, God, what were you going to say? She's weird?
Yeah, she's weird.
Like
that's it. She's just weird.
No, like I mean, I try not to look too much into celebrities' personal lives, especially if I like them as an actor or actress, because then I'm like, fuck. The more I know about you, the less, like, when I see you as a character, it takes me out of the movie. And then if they're, like, weirdos, then I'm like, now I'm just watching this movie and all I can think is, like with Tom Cruise, I'm like, all I can think is that you actually, you know, you're a Scientologist and you're, like, the definition of a weirdo.
That's a fair point. Borg Paul, I'm sorry I did miss your super chat, but I've got it here, sir. $2. He says, "What's the most disturbing movie you've ever seen?"
Cuties.
Well, I haven't
Cuties,
seen it, so I can't say it's that. Fuck.
Just go watch this now so you can say this.
Yeah. Most disturbing movie I've ever seen. I gotta Google it. Is it called Inconceivable? Invincible?
Sleepers? Is that a movie? That's popping into my head.
Is it called? I think it's called Inconceivable, and it's really fucked up. It's like this it's like this gay pimp like bashes and rapes this girl on this train. Like, it's really fucking wrong. I think it's called Inconceivable, and it just looks so real. It's fucked up, man. I think that was the only one I missed. Let me double check.
Maybe
No.
Event Horizon, I reckon.
Event Horizon.
Brad Pitt in it. I didn't realize that.
Sporking News Podcast, $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, people like this deserve the Sarlacc pit. Yeah, fucking walk into that fucking butthole in the sand and get fucking wrecked.
Yeah, the Super Mario movie was pretty disturbing. Thank you, Blake, for the suggestion. It's not bad.
It was pretty bizarre, wasn't it?
Those small-headed creatures, like the big bodies, small head.
Jeepers Creepers to be very disturbing.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers is weird.
Like that made me uncomfortable, but I don't like scary movies.
My favorite genre. Matt Wilkins is here. What's up, sir? How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Always good to see the legendary.
There's twins.
Yeah, Matt Wilkins, man. He's fucking OG, man. He was like one of the first ones to be calling out Disney on all their bullshit with Star Wars, man. Like, he's Mr. EU King, Matt Wilkins, man. All tremble before Matt Wilkins. Yeah, if he just got on board with Snyder Cut, me and him would be like buddy for life. I can look past him. I can look past that one fatal flaw in him, but apart from that, he's pretty cool. But I think we gotta bring something back, just a little bit more fun. Let's bring something back in a little bit more fun because this shit's fucking weird. So, if your dick don't work, rape a croc. Epic disaster and Limpo brothers were killed while trying to kill a crocodile. Now, basically, this whole family has erectile dysfunction, and they were told that if you did the deed with a crocodile, it would work.
What the fuck is that, Pepe?
And the crocodile ate them. Lyndon,
what?
if you had erectile dysfunction, would you try to sleep with a crocodile against its will?
No, I'll never have that problem.
But would you?
No.
No, I think that's true. I think that is a pretty bizarre Pepe, isn't it?
They've got medical supplies to help with stuff like that these days.
Yeah, it comes from crocodiles. Clockwork Orange is disturbing, and you actually hate that movie. I love a Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a weird movie.
It's disturbing as shit, though. It is disturbing as shit. But yeah, it is a good movie. It is a very, very good movie.
What is that? Like, can we, crocs and people having erectile dysfunction? I don't know. It's just a weird topic.
It made me laugh. It made me laugh, and it made Lyndon laugh as well. So that's all I care about. As long as Lyndon laughs, I'm happy.
Lyndon talking, Lyndon laughing.
Lyndon, what's going on with your state, brother? I hear it's all fucked up.
My state? No, that's this cunt.
I heard yours was getting pretty bad. Isn't this what you're...
No, I've only got a couple.
Isn't this you, Lyndon?
What's going
Guess
on?
the bar.
Queensland.
Yeah, you're Queensland, aren't you?
I'm in fucking New South Wales.
Oh, that's right. Guess the bard from Dancing at Weddings, but sex parties, including group sex, have the official okay.
Nothing wrong there.
It just shows you how fucking bizarre Australia is these days, man. I don't understand how it's all going to work out. But wait, Rhino, has this been your favorite week because you feel so validated against your favorite Star Wars YouTuber?
Yeah, I feel like I had a laugh about it on my stream. We can talk about it though. Like,
it's just a slap in the face.
But the funny thing is like he was in denial. He was in denial. He knew, like we all knew that there was no plan. How can you not know that there was no plan for Star Wars? It's just, it's hilarious, and I have no sympathy for the guy.
Do you know who I hate the most? Is this piece of shit, Steel Sanders, man. I cannot stand this fucking guy, man. So he was the one that kind of, I didn't put audio on. He was the one that was kind of did the famous interview. And yeah, let's see how it aged. 10 things you didn't know about The Last Jedi.
Kathleen Kennedy, blown away by the panel, the trailer, the title. Great to have a Skywalker name in the title.
Fuck you.
For the record, this dude's from Victoria.
Oh, fuck him.
At the start of all this, at The Force Awakens to now, how different?
Why'd you have to say that?
Of the movie's gone to
It's pretty obvious by this point. He's a wanker. He's from Australia. There's a good chance he's Victorian.
If you didn't say it, Daniel would have told everyone.
Yeah, he just
did it in chat.
Did he?
Yep.
Victorian.
Look at her. Even she's uncomfortable. She's like, "Oh my god, he's Victorian."
I will say, he does look really close to her. Like he
That's the
looks
same
like
thing with Daisy Ridley. He gets very close.
he's a weird dude.
Yeah, he's Victorian.
You thought, like, did you like? There's a lot of hearsay, and actors say this about. Was there an end point at the end that you were sort of aiming for and ducking and weaving? Like, how different is it than where you perceived it in 2015 to where it is now?
Well, we knew that George had always envisioned this kind of 3-act structure of these 3 trilogies, but
Fuck you.
George didn't leave anything more than a blueprint. And some characters
Fine, bitch.
we've known and loved from the previous movies, and then the new characters that were created by JJ in The Force Awakens. So that's really the challenge, is that we don't have source material. We don't have
no, fuck you, you fucking like cunt.
Fucking.
You're still fucking selling shit.
That will never, ever not be funny, man. Never, ever not be fucking funny. All right, hold up. I want to rewind that. Oh, boy.
That were created by JJ in The Force Awakens. So that's really the challenge, is that we don't have source material. We don't have page books that we're adapting. We don't even really have comic books that give us.
We don't even really have comic books.
We don't have novels. We don't have any of this. Dumbass bitch.
Dumbass bitch. You're absolutely fucking right.
Stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
Holy fuck. Yes, Orange Chat. I missed yours. Sorry. $5 super chat from Orange Chat Reviews. He says there was a movie in the 90s called Kids. I've seen that and it did not sit right with me. That was basically the same as this movie. It was made to raise awareness about underage sex and AIDS. I saw that movie when I was like 17, 18. It did not fucking sit right with me, man. Have you seen it, Hannah?
Sorry, which movie?
It's called Kids.
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it either, but I saw that one movie called 13 that I see people are comparing Cuties to as well. And I hated that movie. And I'm like, I would never want to do any of this shit that the girls are doing. And I remember my mom was like, you girls better not do that. And I'm like, Mom, like when I was in high school, I ditched class to go home and watch Star Trek. Like the stuff that they're doing. I'm like, I have no interest in doing any of this. And it was a terrible movie.
Yeah, That's fucking
But-
bad. I just saw one from Matt Wilkins. He had a very good point. What does she have a billboard outside of her office window asking for more legends? That's still up. And I contributed that. I'm very proud to say that I contribute to that billboard, throwing some dollary
Still
dues.
up. That's good.
Yeah,
That's still up.
because of the Comic-Off.
That's awesome. So they got more time because of all of that.
They do, but at the same time, less people are seeing it, so it's kind of a trade-off. But it is what it is, you know. But very, very proud to say I threw in some dollary dues for that. All right, let's keep listening to this shill and the liar.
Books that we're adapting. We don't even really have comic books.
Fuck off.
That give us a great deal. We have an idea. We have a mythology that George Lucas created.
We have a
And
mythology.
from
Like
that,
she knows
we
what she's
bring
talking about.
Very incredibly talented people like.
Well, she does turn around in a few months after this one and goes, "This is actually a 25,000 year mythology." So she was half
9
right.
months after.
JJ into the process and our story group up at Lucasfilm. And we talk about just the same way I'm sure fans talk. We talk about
I hate
what's
this woman so
meaningful
much.
and
Oh, me
what we
too.
wish for and what care.
Like,
what
if
we
you could
hope.
Thanos snap one person out of existence, would you Thanos snap her or Ryan Johnson?
Her. It would have to be her. It would
Yeah,
have
she's
to
got
be
more
her.
power. She's got more power.
Ryan Johnson's never coming back to Star Wars. His trilogy's not happening. Sorry if anybody was actually looking forward to that. Spoilers, it's not happening. But it would have to be her.
I would agree.
If I had one snap and I could turn back time, knowing what I know, I would turn back to before George started and I would email the fuck out of him until he saw my email.
Fuck, we could probably get the whole Phantom Menace to fly to his house and say, George, don't do
Don't
it.
Sell it. Just don't. If I could travel back in time with copies of them, that would be even better. Because then I've got proof that I'm from the future and I could say, like, watch this and tell me what you think. This is what they're going to do if you sell.
I like her face there. That's a very good I'm making it up as I go face.
Well, my husband's cock's not too bad.
Fucking hell.
Career.
Please don't ask me more questions. All right, come on then, you fucking cuck.
Happens with the characters, and it's
Congo.
an evolutionary process of storytelling.
In saying that, how much 2015 Kathleen Kennedy?
He doesn't know what to ask her.
He's told what to ask her, I reckon.
Minutes of episode 9. Is she 2015 Kathleen Kennedy sees the last 10 minutes of episode 9? Is she shocked, or she's like, oh yeah, no, that's where I thought we were going all along?
Oh yeah, I'm incredibly moved. Let me put it this way: it's where I hoped it would go.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
what
where
about
she
everyone in the
hoped
theater?
it would go, where Ray gets everything at the end. So look at the smile she's got on her face because the Force is female, remember? So she got what she wanted. Bitch.
And look at him. Yes, yes. Make them man babies angry.
That's a good Star Wars quote.
He kind of look in that pause there. He kind of looks like he's got really dry teeth, and his lip is stuck above his like teeth. Just stuck there. Sorry, I'm showing you.
It's true though.
It sounds like Mars Attacks.
Mentioned the panel that you really, looked at George's movies and tried to really study it. Was there anything like surprising, any like thing that you picked up that maybe you hadn't seen before?
No, I think the interesting thing that happens when you look at what George was doing is he was coming from a place of a filmmaker in 1977.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And we're filmmakers in 2019.
Oh.
In the world. And perspectives had changed in the world. And there are things about Star Wars that always feel relevant and modern in their own way, even though it's a kind of
No, Kathleen, you really lost it there. That's not what Star Wars is ever really. I never really thought of Star Wars as ever to be modern or needed to be modern or anything. It's a galaxy far, far away.
a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, it's not real. It's a universe that the fans have helped create and expand and create laws so that we can justify certain aspects of those things that aren't realistic or that aren't real, so that we can make them realistic in our heads. Like, she's so out of touch with what she's even in control of.
I always found it funny how they always pushed that whole Force is female, believe all women, rah, 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 all that type of stuff. And then you're sitting there and it's like Dave Filoni's front and center. And it's like, you're the fucking reason Karen Travis left this company. Oh, fucking hell.
That's what has changed. That's what you find yourself looking at. What did he start with and where have we ended up?
It became so much bigger than anything George ever dreamed of. Like, look, when you had people like Timothy Zahn, Stackpole, all like Troy Ganning, all those legends, when they all got involved, it just became so much bigger than anything George ever dreamed of. I'm of the belief that George just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's his Star Wars. But Lucasfilm Star Wars is different to what George's head canon. Like Lucasfilm is official, and that was the whole shebang. And yeah, it was fucking awesome at the time, and now we have this motherfucker.
Nice. Now, can I ask you a question that's a little bit off the grid?
No, I will not sleep with you.
Fucking weirdo.
Oh, look, she's a bit scared. When he said, "Can I ask you a question that's a bit off the grid?" Her facial expression was, "Oh shit, is he going to ask me like an intelligent question about Star Wars that I'm not going to be able to answer?" And of course, he probably doesn't ask an intelligent question that she's not going to be able to answer. Of
course not. He's Victorian.
You're at a
Hey,
charity event.
I'd be able to ask Kathleen Kennedy so many fucking questions that she like.
Yeah.
If you could ask her one question, what would it be, Rhino?
Why are you such a cunt?
What is this ship called?
That's a DeLorean.
Ma'am, DeLorean.
I know. It's like, what is this? I'm like, what is the thing inside of a lightsaber?
I'll give you a clue. It starts with a C.
A sparkly thing.
Profit margins.
The Nike Forces female team. Years ago, you were at a charity event wearing the Nike Forces female T-shirt, and a lot's been made like you've misinterpreted.
She's just nodding along. She's like, I want this.
Sort of talk about just set the record.
He might accidentally hit her in the face with how close he's standing to her.
Close to her, isn't he? He actually is. Yeah. One more. Whoa! I got a little bit excited at that one. You just fucking.
Can you imagine if he actually did and he hit her in the face?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mickey.
All right. Okay.
Like what that T-shirt sort of meant, and
I didn't know it was controversial.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that!
People were very upset about that you were wearing a Nike T-shirt that said that, and maybe that's like, if it's, well, why is it female? But like, I think it's cool. You guys look like you're having a great.
You fucking cock.
He's an idiot. The way he's phrasing this question, and she's laughing about it being controversial. Well, I would say to her straight off the bat, well, of course it's controversial because the Force has no gender. So how can the Force be a female? Like, where are you coming from with that?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say by saying that the Force is female? Answer, please.
Time.
I think that it was something that Nike created. I didn't create that.
Oh,
t-shirt.
bullshit! Another lie.
As if you had no hand in that.
Here,
As if
let me
you had
put
no
my
hand.
hand in my pocket and I'll pull out another lie. Here, have another one. Another lie. Here, have another fucking lie. And another fucking lie. Look, oh man, pockets full of fucking lies.
That's
Hey,
all she knows how to do.
Fucking hell. She's
Watching The Boys and how they're lying about Compound V, and I'm like, that's literally how Kathleen Kennedy and all of them are with Star Wars. It's like they just lie about everything.
Not even good liars.
Mm-mm.
school, and the entire school was wearing those T-shirts, and they were having so much fun. And I think the amazing thing about the Force is in all of us.
Yeah.
It's not that it's just female. It's not that it's just male. It's the Force. And whether or not somebody
Okay,
can
at least she
claim
said that. I
it
didn't even know she
as
said that.
their own, I think that that's ubiquitous.
Yeah.
So
Then why did you need the Force of Females t-shirts?
Actually controversial.
Are you implying that the Force might be my cat as well?
Hey, the Force is Charles.
He just said the
Might be
Force
your
is pussy.
Excellent. Thanks so much for answering that.
Notice that?
Yeah. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out all
Oh,
8
Jar Jar.
about The Rise of Skywalker.
Shut the fuck up. Now.
Oh yeah, so what I was doing when the LEDs flare.
Now let's jump. So keep all that in mind. Now let's jump to today. Oh, look at Rhino. I can see you there. I can see you there, my buddy, old pal. Oh, I believe I missed a super chat. Thank God I have these people here to help me because I would have fucked it up completely. Lost Jedi. I've been told I missed yours. I do apologize, sir. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I did. My bad. Lost Jedi 22 with the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, Cuties is now qualified for Best Picture and Lord of the Rings would be. Also, remember the Academy gave Polanski an Oscar, A Man Hiding in France, because of what he did with a little girl. Do you know what type of world we live in, my friend? We live in a fucking clown world. Honk, honk. Yeah.
Pretty sure that was Anna doing the re.
And then there was, there, hey, $5. Thank you, sir. He says, if she admits that there was law, then she couldn't approve the giant dick monster armless mechanic. Still haven't seen the movie. Is that fucking penis monster an actual mechanic, or is that just like a joke people have made?
Yeah,
no, it's a real thing.
He's got to fix something before they need to go somewhere or something.
Yeah,
and then as they're walking past him, he's like, or something.
You've seen it like 4 times, eh?
So how, like, do they show it fixed, or
They
is it
chuck
just
him
like,
a wrench and it just bounces off his face and lands on the ground.
so like, do they like just not show it being fixed?
What's his name? I want to show you what he looks like. Have you seen?
I know what it looks like. I mean, like, do they actually show whatever's getting fixed, or do they just do it off screen?
Oh no, that's all off screen. Like it's just, hey, fix this before we need to get somewhere or do something or something.
It's like a quick walk past, what I remember.
And it's like, and then that's it. It's like, that's it, done, fixed, 2 minutes.
I forgot to put the audio on for this.
Telepathically. Oh, he can't put his hands on his head. It's
So then we jump to today. Now, full disclosure, I really like the Frozen movies and all the little shorts, so I'm very happy to see Olaf here.
Now, for years, my host guest put up with my countless nagging questions about Star Wars.
louder.
Is his name Claude? Hey!
Need to turn the volume up a little bit. Yeah.
My washing machine's way better.
Now it is.
It came to an end, and life must sadly, for both of us, go on. So tonight, I invited her to ask her more nagging questions about Star Wars. Welcome Sith grandchild and self-proclaimed Skywalker, Miss Daisy Ridley.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed Skywalker. That's actually pretty good.
It's definitely appropriate. Self-proclaimed Skywalker.
That's actually pretty good. Now, I don't know how the three of you feel, but I've always, and I'll die on this hill, Daisy Ridley is cute. I want to hold her hand.
I want to hold her hand.
I think she's cute. Anna, do you reckon she's all right? She's good looking?
I don't care.
That's a fucking no.
If I was a dude and like a straight dude, I wouldn't go for her. But I mean, she's not like a troll. She's not like unattractive. It's just I feel like she's just kind of like in the middle. Like she's meh.
If If I ever rocked up to like
Scarlett Johansson, to be honest,
British
if
accent.
I rocked up to, I love British accents. If I rocked up to a thing, there's a whole bunch of people there, and I'm like, oh, hey everyone, this is my girlfriend Daisy Ridley. How fucking cool would that be? We'll
no, you wouldn't introduce her like that. This is my girlfriend, Ray Bay.
This is my Ray Bay.
Bay.
This is my Ray Bay.
Oh god, you fucking cunt.
I love my Ray Bay.
Ew, get Raylo off the screen.
Love Ray Bay. What do you mean? Like, this is all because of this guy. This motherfucker. That's the whole reason it's there. He keeps telling me, he keeps going, Lethal, you should get back into Star Wars. So I'm like, okay, here we go. This is it. I love my Way Bay. Now, let's keep going. AFK Bard, could we ever get Daisy Ridley as the guest on the Full Aussie? Oh, God, willingly. God,
at her now.
At her. Oh, we can't. She's on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hi, John.
Hi, Lethal.
Hello, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. As you see, I've been perfecting my British dialect for you, love. So this is your first talk show since The Rise of Skywalker came out. That's kind of insane. I feel honored. How does it feel having no secrets to keep, no spoilers to spoil?
I mean, we got pretty used to keeping the secrets, so it feels...
You and me, or just the cast? Because I'm really good about keeping them as well.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is what I know you're going to talk about. You wanted to come visit the set when we were filming the film, and it never worked out.
Okay.
Then we were doing additional photography, and I said, John, it's a massive spoiler. If you come, it's a huge spoiler, but it would be great if you did. And you came.
Daisy, wait a second.
She can make me come.
Okay, I know there was a scheduling conflict. I know that I showed up on a day where you told me there's a spoiler. What you didn't tell me is that it was like Kevin Spacey revealing he's Kaiser Soze style spoiler. I mean, like literally the entire movie was in that moment completely. I was so blown away by that. Do you regret now inviting me that day? Do you like have sort of a guilty conscience like you should?
It was
actually, people want to see the meme, so we're going to show the meme real quickly. Then we're going to bring that back.
There's so much fan art. It's actually really bad.
Fandom is fandom.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Look at Lethal's face.
Well,
That's cool.
I'm gonna have to go to bed.
You're out?
I am, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Elsa, I was trying to like hold it up for as long as I can, but I am like falling asleep. But thanks for having me on. I'm glad I was able to make it. You guys just are up really early in the morning, my time.
No worries. Thanks for being here. Lyndon, can you put a link in the chat? I'm sure everybody here is subscribed to Anna. If you're not,
Steph's already got it.
Steph. Oh my God, Steph on the phone. Oh, thanks for coming on, Anna, and look forward to talking to you again in the future. Anything you want to plug or anything you want to say?
Cutie sucks. Don't watch it. But you can watch my video that's coming out in like, I don't know, I think it comes out at 10 a.m. Go watch that.
Awesome.
And then go subscribe to Raging Rhino, Lyndon, and Lethal if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm. Spot on.
What do you have? Did you pass 1,000? Please tell me I don't have to do a bikini stream.
Oh, yeah, do a bikini stream. It's okay.
Okay. You know, I threw that out there to try to help you out, and I was wishing the whole time, like, God damn it, I really hope it doesn't happen.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I'll pimp you out another day, and we'll get you over that.
Go to Anna's Etsy store and go and check out her fan art. I've got some here that I'm going to quickly show you. I can't show you this one. This one?
I cannot show that one.
I can't show you. It's a private one that she gave just me. Oh!
Was that drunk 3PO?
Vader.
That's
good. Vader.
Awesome. Luke. Qui-Gon.
I sent him a whole bunch.
Good. Joker. Revan. Wonder Woman. That one's cool.
I can like make a deck of cards at this point.
You can.
That'd be cool.
They're really, really good.
Thank you.
Go and check out Anna's Etsy store, everyone. Go and get your own.
Do it.
I'm gonna get them framed.
Please and thank you. And thank you again for having me on. And have a good night, guys.
You too. Have a good
We'll see
sleep.
you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, now let's get back into
some Raylo fan art.
My way by. Big thank you to Anna for coming on. Absolute champion. What a mad lad. Mad lass. Mad lass. Speaking of mad lass, here's Way Bay.
First time in our friendship where you really looked at me with something that wasn't joy in your eyes.
Yeah, in America we call that hate. So Days, I want to ask you, I just found this out. Have you been keeping Ray's secret from the beginning? Did you know about parentage? Like, tell me about that journey of what.
No. At the beginning, there was with like an Obi-Wan connection, and then it really went. There were like different versions, and then it really went to that she was no one, and then it came to episode 9, and JJ pitched me the film and was like, "Oh yeah, Palpatine's granddaddy," and I was like, "Awesome!" And then 2 weeks later, he was like, "Oh, we're not sure," so it kept changing.
Oh. Could you imagine it was Obi-Wan's kid? By the way, Obi-Wan had an illegitimate child this whole time that you never heard of, and he did a complete runner on the kid, and that kid had another kid. So yeah, whole Kenobi line is just fucked. Could you imagine if that's the route they went? Can you imagine the backlash then? Oh, that would not have gone down at all. Would not have gone down well at all. But then, we have Ray Nobody. You come from nothing. You are nothing. You're still holding on. Let go. Let go. You belong to Lethal Lightning. I know. I love it. I want to hug it.
Look at that face.
Yeah. It's so adorable, man. You're telling me that's not like the most smoochable face you've ever seen?
She's got her eyes really open wide.
Of course she does. She's excited. She's happy. She's way bae.
Yeah, I got something you like, Lethal.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were saying that.
What you got here? What you got here?
Oh, God. The fuck?
Oh boy. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
So then even I was filming and I wasn't sure what the answer was going to be.
Until the very end. So at one point, Obi-Wan was in there. Who else? Was Olaf amongst the possible parents? Or
Yay.
I think Olaf was, yeah. Just a galaxy far.
Olaf was getting down with some Twi'lek bitches, man.
Twi'lek bitches, yes.
What do you got here, Ryan?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not supposed to be sharing.
You done went and goofed it. Right.
How far away he was in a different. It was a darker time.
Now that it's all over, are people still pestering you? Are people still asking you questions all the time? Are they still bugging you about it? Or have you found that your life has sort of found some sort of normalcy?
You are, motherfucker.
We were leaving the premiere and the group of people I was with were going, so you buried.
I kind of wish you had have answered this question better.
Hey?
I kind of wish you had have answered this question better because he asks if she's been still getting questions and stuff like this, and she talks about like the night or the party straight after the premiere and how people were asking her questions after that. I wanted to know if she, like, based on that question, should have answered like, are you still being asked questions now? Like, who's this? Who's that? And like, I bet the only questions would be coming like from the Raylos. I sent Apollo a picture of. This was on Discord, a picture of a blue Twi'lek woman, and it was a cosplayer. It looked fantastic, and he loved it.
Nice. All right, let's keep going.
And the group of people I was with were going, so you buried the lightsaber, so you're going back? And I was like, no, it's all good. But like, you were there with BB-8? And I was like, no, that's not the point. The point was it's the end of the trilogy. But people literally, as we were leaving, you were there, from the film to the party, were asking questions.
What I love about
So you
that
kinda
story
skipped
is
that
that
thing.
you had to do it with an American dialect, that the people that you were impersonating were clearly
I
all
agree,
Americans.
Teresa.
Now, I still have some pressing questions for you. I hope you don't mind. So, if Palpatine's your grandfather, who exactly is your grandmother in that scenario?
You tell me, Josh.
I love that answer. I love that answer because
How
it's
the fuck
like
would I know?
exactly. Are you telling me that wrinkly old man pumps some woman? No.
Yes,
She-
yes.
and the funny thing is, she doesn't even know, based on that answer, that her dad is a failed clone. Do you know what I mean? Because if he had have asked that question, she'd be like, "Oh no, there is no grandmother. It was a clone."
Well, do you remember when
So she
Matt
doesn't
Martin,
even know the answer. But
do you
who
remember
knows?
when Do you remember when Matt Martin replied to that guy and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And the dude's like, "I just read it in the book." And then Matt goes, "That's not in the version I read."
Yeah. True.
That's awesome. But no, in the EU, Palps slayed, man. Palps had many a woman, man. He had a kid. He had a kid. It had this really like 90s Marvel Rob Liefeld design. Like everything was just a lightsaber coming out. It looked a bit fucking ridiculous. Illegitimate kid and all that. But yeah, no, he actually Palps pulled, man. Oh yes, baby. Come over closer, show me what that ass do.
Unlimited semen.
I knew you were going there.
Oh my god, what have we got here? Blue Twi'lek.
That's what I sent to Apollo. Gave him a blue Twi'lek woman.
Blue Twi'lek women. Hey, let's secure. Slide over closer and let's see what them tendrils are capable of.
Sure, shut the shit.
So, but no, Palps did pull. He always had a girl going.
Pull out game week.
Palps was on that WAP.
There for that evening, unfortunately, in a galaxy far, far away. So now that Palpatine is dead, isn't Rey the Empress? You like, by the way, Daisy, do you like the
Isn't
fact
the
that
Empire.
like just this is the new way of doing a talk show with just like helicopters in the background sounding like the cartel is about to just get busted as I'm in this random house?
I wondered if you added the sound effects, and I was like, no, I guess it's LA and they're in helicopters.
Days, what is next for you? I'm so
Days.
excited to see what's coming out.
I have done a video game that's coming out soon called 12 Minutes. I have done an Audible original called Islanders, which actually comes out next
I thought she
week.
didn't have any work.
And then Chaos Walking, which
No, she meant that was in regards to like films.
No, I know.
we
I'm just saying.
shot.
Daisy, your privilege is showing. Pull your skirt down a little bit. Your privilege is showing.
Whoa.
Get the fuck out.
Many years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a bad thing.
How dare you? How dare you insult my way, babe?
Cinemas in January 2021.
I had a chance to listen to your podcast, by the way, and it was incredible. Your voice is so soothing. I really did. When you host.
Agreed. Her voice is very soothing. No. Real talk. Do you know whose voice I find to just wow? Nerd Cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, we got to get her on one night. I want to get her on here and just let her talk about anything she wants to. I'll go off screen and I'll mute myself and just listen to everything she has to say.
Her and Jane Theory have got very, very soothing, beautiful voices.
Jane Theory's laugh. Oh.
Yeah. I was streaming with her today with John Talks, and yeah, she's. I even said that at one point. I'm like, that laugh. It's so yeah, it's funny.
Wet ass privilege. All right, we gotta get them two on just to calm down and have. I think we've earned a nice, relaxing. Like a what's the word? Like when you go to a spa, it's like I've earned this. I deserve this. I feel we deserve to have them two on and just have Jane laugh and Nerd Cookies just talk. I don't care what she talks about and what she laughs. I just want to hear it. But anyway, way bay.
Lethal Cookies.
It's one of these things. They force you to actually like listen and study what your guest has been doing. And I was like, oh God, I gotta listen to this podcast now just to be like friendly to Daisy. But I did it. I did my work, and I was mesmerized by it. You have such an amazing voice for this stuff. It's really incredible. And have you spent?
What's this one from my boy Matt? Seriously, we'll screenshot her expressions and put them side by side of Evan shooting himself. Daisy Ridley, were you aware of your lineage? I was wondering what would make more sense, the movie or the book. Perhaps you were wondering if Obi-Wan Kenobi was your grandfather. Legality and deceptions, powerful agents to the Jedi. But you are all the Jedi, aren't you? Ah, yes. Ah. Let's keep going. Rabbi.
As if nothing happened.
Your entire quarantine in the UK?
I have, and also in answer to your other question about if people have been asking me questions, I basically haven't seen anyone for 6 months. So
right, to avoid all
those
questions.
yeah. So this is the first conversation that I'm having out of the burrow of being.
We could do. By the way, we could do this we don't need thousands of dollars worth of equipment. You can FaceTime me literally tonight if you want to just chat. I got to ask you one final question, Days. Hypothetically, one day, 10 years from now, they come back to you and they say, "Hey, Dicey, we would love for you to come back and reprise
Michael Caine
in a new series of Star Wars films." Do you think you would do it?
Nope.
I mean, the world is a crazy.
The fact that the answer straight off the bat isn't absolutely I would is enough to tell you. Like, it speaks volumes, is what I'm trying to say.
We need that clip of me actually. Nope. Let's keep going. Look at her. Look at her face. She's like, fuck that.
Place right now. 10 years seems an awfully long way away. I'd say never, but to me, Rise of Skywalker was tied up with a bow.
I love you so much. I cannot thank you enough for joining me. I hope that we get to see your story continue 10 years from now.
No, he's got a few. He's got
starting Thursday.
few,
You can
meters on you at the moment, mate.
Audible drama.
Sorry,
I was saying if there's a race going on between you getting Daisy and him getting Daisy, like at least he's spoken to her.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
And then look at him. I got this. Oh, what you got here, Lyndon?
Look at her face in that.
Nope. Nope.
Islanders. When we come back, I'm going to celebrate a healthcare hero with the help of a few guests.
Did he say Highlanders?
Well.
So Daisy Ridley drops bombs and I blow her up in Lego.
Oh well, it's like, okay, where are we going?
It just gets better and better and better.
This is bullshit. This is absolute, man. You know what? It's finally it. I've cracked. That's it. If
Look out, he's cracked.
you're watching this on Star Wars Theory, actually, I will upload it. This is a live stream. So this was all in reacting to my Vader fan film 1 year later. And then someone commented that it's confirmed in a Daisy Ridley interview that my mind's still blown.
The big shocker in this trailer, of course, the reappearance of Palpatine. What can you tell us about this? How long was this in the cards? Was this sort of in the blueprint from Episode 7?
This has been in the blueprint for a long time.
Liar, 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 pants on fucking fire. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've cracked. This is it. This is the final straw. This is it. This is it. All the other evidence, on everything else. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's impossible to deny it now. Rhino. Oh, he's muted. Well, Lyndon then.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think, man? I want to hear your thoughts.
It was fucking hilarious watching that video of him. Like, what did I say on Twitter? I said, it's like watching a car crash happen, and then years later going back in time and then watching him watch the same car crash and reacting to it. I was like, yeah, we saw this happen years ago, man. Time to catch up.
Remember that other video where he was like, man, there's always that one people that just keep complaining and all that type of stuff. And it's like, dude, that's fucking you, man. You just flipped the switch on it. Is what it is. Is what it is. I personally hope, and it's not going to happen, but I personally hope that he can learn from this whole thing and be like, oh, okay, maybe I should be more objective going forward. But I just doubt that's the way it's going to be. But I mean, Rhino is probably the big one to ask in this one. If he unmutes himself, are you good to go, Rhino?
Yeah.
There you go, Rhino. Now you're the one that I want to hear from because you're the expert on this one. Lay it on me, brother.
Well, I think this, share my screen, speaks volumes.
It's not coming up. Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Sorry, I got a little bit hungry, a little bit peckish. So this is at Celebration at the top. Star Wars Celebration when Palpatine was announced.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just find it hilarious, right? Now, there's some people that I know defend him, and that's fine.
Vader. Lord Vader is OP. Where is he?
You can defend him, and you can like his content still and everything. I just viewed it as he hated The Last Jedi. Cool. There's not many Star Wars fans that are really going to like that movie. It does a lot of damage. But for 2 years, he was saying how much he wasn't going to like Rise of Skywalker if it didn't involve Anakin, being an Anakin fanboy that he is, and I'm an Anakin fanboy but to myself. And what? It's so funny. I watched his stream that he did just before he went into the theater for the Rise of Skywalker, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a little nervous." Blah 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 blah. He comes out and he starts streaming, and man, I was waiting for him to start streaming like almost straight away, like 3 hours after. It took him like 4 or 5 hours before he actually, from that moment, for him to start. So he was obviously sitting there trying to, maybe figure out a few things. But he comes on and one of the first things he says is that he liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, you see so many Star Wars fans. I mean, there's so many of even you guys in the chat right now that are, on the same wavelength as I am. Like, no, you can't make this make sense. But he tried, and he made videos trying to justify it. And I know there are people out there that will say they're lore videos. They're not lore videos. They're justification videos. It's this and this and this. And this book that they released that came out after the fact is what now, it's homework. He's putting in the justifications. He's putting it into place because he wanted to like it. And that's fine for him to want to like it. But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is just because Daisy Ridley now comes out and says there was no plan, he now all of a sudden doesn't like it. I thought when you watch something, you either like it, you don't like it. It doesn't matter what somebody else says. It didn't matter what we said, right? Between the time that the Rise of Skywalker came out and now, he attacked his own fans. He attacked. There were so many things that he said, not necessarily attacked, but there were so many things that he said that were borderline. It was borderline shilly kind of like activities that he's doing. And I know people will go, but he's not a shill. He's not a shill. He was just, naive. Fucking naivety. Fucking go and fucking do live streams with Collider. Get interviews. Whether or not he was getting toys from fucking Lucasfilm or whatever. The fact that he got to do interviews with people like Ashley Eckstein and Sam Witwer. You can shill through Collider.
Yeah.
That was all through Collider. That's right. But you can still shill to get interviews like that, can't you? You don't necessarily have to shill just to get access to a movie early, or you don't have to necessarily shill because you're getting money in your pocket. You don't have to shill necessarily because they're sending you packs with toys and this and that. It can still be something that's going to get you views and shit like that, the clicks. And the fact that I'm sorry, that's where I'm at with it. I don't have any sympathy for him. None whatsoever.
He knew.
He was naive enough to actually go, no, it makes sense, and I'm going to make it make sense. Okay.
I don't think he was naive. He knew. He was just lying to himself because he didn't want it to be true. But then it just became more and more to the point where it's like, okay, there's no denying it at this stage. And if that's what it took.
I don't sit there and I don't watch a movie and I don't go, okay, I liked Infinity War. I loved Infinity War. It was a great movie. Thanos was portrayed really well. The villain, it was really deep in aspects of it. It was really good, right? Somebody comes out and says, oh, it wasn't planned all along, right? I don't sit there and go, oh, that means it's shit now. I still like it.
And then
well, there's nothing. That's it. I still like it. So just because somebody says something that goes against the grain, one of the people that was working on it, because everybody else has been saying it for years, he's just been, again, in denial over the whole thing.
He just didn't want to be wrong. He's kind of built this whole thing around being, it's Disney Star Wars, so it must be good. All Star Wars is good. He kind of went down that route. And then towards Rise of Skywalker, he started to voice his displeasure with Last Jedi and how he didn't want to go down that route. But in my opinion, I feel he's just kind of chosen his path and, you know, it's worked out well for him and it's going to continue working out well for him. But he knew damn well. He knew fucking damn well, man. When he did that first, he's done a few videos, you know, subtly saying some things. And it's like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Like that whole thing where he used the analogy of the car. That was pretty, yeah, I think that summed it up pretty much as it is. But the way I see it, if that's how he wants to do it.
The thing that triggered me with him was when he was doing the interview with Sam Witwer, and Sam Witwer comes, he's trying to say how the fans are turning to the dark side a little bit in their criticisms of the Clone Wars. And he couldn't find the right word to describe what the fans are like. And he's like, Star Wars fans, they've kind of got their own, you know, and Star Wars Theory jumps in and goes, agenda. They got their own agendas. I was like, dude, if you're even saying that, you can't tell me you don't have an agenda then.
He just goes with whatever the popular opinion is. That's it, man. Like, he can, if that's what he wants to do, and that's what he can do. But people pick up on that pretty quickly, very easily. If you're one of those people that just sits on the side and is like, what? Like, dude, Snyder Cut. Perfect example. You're sitting down there and you're being like, oh, man, fuck that Snyder Cut. I don't want to see that. And then everyone's like, well, you're a fucking hypocrite then if you're going around saying fandom this, fandom that. And then you're like, oh, go Snyder Cut. That's kind of how I see it. That's kind of how I think he is a little bit. But he's built his whole channel around this. And I don't know. He'll be fine. He'll be fine in the long run. But it is what it is. And I just think it's kind of funny that this was the
I just want to say to Lord Vader, yes, he might have done streams criticizing the sequels and that sort of stuff, right? But
hold on before you do. Just because someone likes Rise of Skywalker and does lore videos. When the fuck did I say that? I think he meant to tag you. But anyway, go on.
But he still liked it. And again, there's nothing wrong with him liking it. But it's like somebody saying, oh man, this was a really bad movie, and then giving it an 8 out of 10. It's exactly the same as that, isn't it? It's exactly the same as saying this was one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but you know what? It gets a 7.5 out of 10. That doesn't equate. It doesn't add up. It's an oxymoron. It doesn't work. You can't have it both ways. And that's exactly, whether or not he was riding the fence, whether or not he was getting shit from it, I don't know. But Collider seems to be one of the shilliest fucking things out there. They'll shill fucking for anything.
Yeah, they will. And they have, and they are. But they're dead. They're a dead site now.
I don't know. I got no sympathy for him. He's sitting there crying now over this. It's a slap in the face. Man, we've been slapped in the face for years, and you're the one. Again, he's got 2 million subscribers, 2.5 million subscribers. He's pretty fucking big, right? He's got a big voice. If he had been honest with himself and come out and gone, yes, this is garbage, maybe it would have helped us get to Kathleen Kennedy getting the fuck out of there a lot sooner. But no, you had to go along with the narrative of, oh, it's okay. Like, I can make this make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. You can't make it make sense because it's not fucking Star Wars.
How do you wear it? Oh my god. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, going forward, I'm curious to see how this is all going to play out going forward, in all honesty. Now that it's the in thing, now that it's okay, now that it's cool, now that it's accepted to have this opinion, I think it's become pretty fucking funny. Yeah, but I think it's fucking hilarious, man. That's pretty much it. I mean, everyone's doing a 180 all of a sudden. I mean, this time last week we were man, baby, sexist, racists, and all that good shit. Now it turns out there's a fucking lot of people that think that way, isn't it? And that's just exactly how it is. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I'm happy to you know, agree to disagree. I'm happy to have that. You know, if you don't think he is, that's cool. But from what I've seen, it could be the case. But despite that, he's defended it, and now he's coming out and he's crying about it. Well, fucking again, you can't have it both ways.
That's my thing too. You can't have it both ways. You got to pick one.
You liked the movie. So now that she's come out and said that, that changes your mind on liking that movie, that art that we came out 7, and he's been saying for the last 7 months that, you know, oh, this is good and this is good and this is good, but now he doesn't like any of that anymore. Or bang, all it took was Daisy Ridley. Oh, I've been saying it for fucking ever. And so is everybody else all over fucking YouTube.
Not even YouTube.
But as soon as she says it's okay, it's okay. All right, cool. Fucking, well.
Hold on, there was one thing.
What the fuck was that? Did you see that? He just said, oh, stuffed his face.
Fucking Twitch fought.
Change your light color.
I actually can't because, like, if I do, these ones go out. Look, red, those ones go out. Blue, those ones go out. It's because of Charles. Fucking Charles. Can you see him? He's down in the corner there.
Yeah,
I'm looking at something else. I don't think I can find it actually, unfortunately. I'm losing my fucking mind. I've probably gone right past it like 6 times.
What is it?
Oh, the video of him talking about the car as his analogy.
I just remember when he said,
I do need a hug.
Fans should be just happy that they're getting more content.
Yeah, I remember when he said that too. But I also remember him saying it's like, you know, there's like this really nice car and like the side skirts are trash. And
I'd even just take a handshake right now. I haven't had some human contact in a long time. It's getting a little bit fucking.
Hey, your human contact is why the whole state's fucked.
I need more of either that or, even, like I said, I'd just like to be able to say good day to my mate right now and shake his hand and go, yeah, hey, how you doing, bro?
G'day, mate. All right, where is it? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bear with me. Finally. Freaking hell, man. I can't believe it took me that long to fucking find it, but it's what it is.
It just ruins the fun, man. When you get paid to just crap on Star Wars all the time, like, it's got its problems. Everything in life has its problems, but you know what? I'm just like, God. I'm a Star Wars fan, dude. I want Star Wars to be good.
Okay,
Sure.
I will meet him in the middle there. I can't criticize too much because I don't think I'm a fan anymore because I don't like majority of it. So I feel I'm kind of out.
I don't disagree with the fact that he's a fan. He does know his stuff. But that's what makes this make less sense. Like him saying that he liked it. It's okay. Like saying that, like, sorry, go on, just play it.
I hated The Last Jedi. I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say it. And I think I was one of the first people to say it on YouTube. I didn't like it. There were a lot of things. Beautiful movie, terrible Star Wars movie. Okay? For me. You might have loved it, and I'm still your friend. I don't care. It's cool. I have close friends who loved it. Not really. That's a lie. I don't know anyone who actually loved it. Who's a close friend.
I know. I've got a few personal friends that did enjoy The Last Jedi. I don't have a single fucking friend that liked Mad Max Fury Road, though, because that movie's an abortion.
My parents like The Last Jedi.
Each their own.
But regardless, I love Star Wars, and I'm not gonna let that ruin anything, or constantly like just put it down. Whatever, dude. If it sucks, it's gonna suck, regardless of what I say. I'm gonna go into this with a fresh mind. I love Star Wars. I've been a fan since I was 6 years old, and that's that. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. It's just constant negativity. Oh, screw that, dude.
Screw that, dude. Oh, sounds a bit different, doesn't it?
So why couldn't you call out The Rise of Skywalker for its flaws? And there are a lot of them.
Where is it? Where's the next part?
You can do it for Last Jedi.
There's a part 2 to that.
That's right. You can't accept mediocrity.
There it is.
Man, these chips are good.
Your Twitch fought eating on stream, motherfucker. Anyway. Play, you cuck. I command you. Hold up.
Do you want to send it?
What?
Is that on Twitter?
Yeah, hold up. Let me refresh on your booty hole. There we go. Charles.
Do you want to say hello? All right.
Aw.
Constantly, it's like, okay, for giving opinions and stuff, but I cringe at when people like make their living to just like bash on Star Wars constantly. It's like, okay,
Make that living.
it's garbage. Let's move on. Let's see what the next brings. If that's garbage too, we'll talk about it and then we'll move on. It's like let's just stoop in this crap. It's like, no, dude, what the hell? Then like we're no better than it's just like a repeat of crap every day. It's just like focusing on the negative. I don't want to focus on that crap. Something's shitty. I'm gonna move on.
Consume. That is the ultimate consume right there.
And plus, something I've found is that being a critic, if you don't like something, it doesn't make you a good critic. It doesn't mean you have taste. It doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. Like, you've seen that with people, right? Like, something will be, like, absolutely amazing. And I'm not talking about The Last Jedi or anything like that, because we all know I didn't like it, okay? I don't have to keep reiterating that. But I can still move on. I can still be excited. If someone keeps dogging something, it doesn't make them a good critic. It doesn't mean that they know exactly what they're talking about. And you've seen that a lot in life, I find. Like, I've seen that. And something would be like on a grand scale, like some like big, I don't know, maybe like a beautiful car or whatever. And someone would be like, I don't like the side vents on that. I don't, no. It's like, shut up. Like, stupid.
We were lied to. We were betrayed. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show. What do you think, Rhino? What do you think? You're front and center on this one. You're the one leading the charge, brother. After seeing that.
Wow.
I got nothing. I honestly got nothing. I've said what I needed to say about him. It's this, this idea that it's just, like you said, consume. That's basically where he went with it. Like, I'm sure he used to be one of those people like me that used to dive real deep into these things. And I've seen videos where he dives real deep into certain aspects of Star Wars and the things that he loves, and he can talk about it with great passion and everything. And then to just like, it's that whole thing that, okay, so you've had this story, the story's gone here, and over here. And the last three parts of the story are completely disjointed from the original story and from each other. How do you justify that in your own head? How do you just say consume, consume, consume when you've been a part of this mythology since you were 6 years old, self-proclaimed 6 years old, and the laws like my video that's coming out, I talk about how the laws have been put in place so that we can suspend our disbelief and we can justify how these things would work in reality, so to speak, right? So I can't suspend my disbelief at all throughout a lot of these movies. And especially now that we've got all of it, there was that whole thing where, oh, you can't criticize The Last Jedi because you haven't seen the whole trilogy. Oh, well, it didn't that backfire in those people's faces, I got no sympathy for him.
Yeah, well, I consider myself
They're crying right now because Daisy Ridley came out and said that there was no plan, but he said that he liked the movies. It shouldn't change his opinion of whether or not he liked them or disliked it.
I consider myself a fairly big not Disney, fucking DC fan. And look, trust me, there's a lot of shit worth criticizing in there.
But he's not the only one that's been doing the whole backpedaling thing. I don't have anything up, but I've seen a few people do videos throughout this week and everything of people writing articles saying, oh, that there was no plan. The Disney trilogy is trash, blah, 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 blah. But hold on a second. 7-8 months ago, you were saying how it was all planned out and how it was a suitable ending for the trilogy or for the saga, the Skywalker saga. And the fucking talk about flip-flopping.
I agree. There is a lot of that. There is a lot of that going around. There's a lot of shit that you're looking at people going, you motherfucker, you had like
less than a year ago, you were saying how good it was.
Yeah.
Now, because the actress comes out and says that it was bad and there was no plan. Again, how does that change your opinion of that art? It doesn't. It shouldn't. They should still be sitting there going, well, whether or not they had a plan or not, it paid off. And the fact that they try and use the George Lucas had no plan. Yes, okay, maybe he had no plan, but it fucking worked. At the end of the day, he may not have had a fucking solid plan in place, but it fucking worked. It paid off at the end. They didn't have a plan and they went nowhere. It didn't pay off.
Lucas had a rough outline. He knew roughly where he wanted to go. He had a lot of notes, like a fuckload of notes.
I'm just saying they're trying to use that narrative that he never had it planned out himself, and
Disney wasn't starting from scratch.
That's another thing too. They had books and comics and fucking video games. No source material.
Or just saying, check your super chats.
Yeah. I've got the thing up. I just wanted to let that whole thing slide. But yeah, so that's where we're at. But we'll bring this back up. So again, that's everyone. I want to see your captions. Caption this. What's going on in this? Get your captions out. And I'm going to catch up on some super chats. And I think we actually had a member as well. No, I'm imagining shit. There was no member. It must have been a super chat. It's probably the same color.
Blonde one saying, I want to be in Cuties. The one with the brunette hair saying, you're too old.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so yeah, there, hey, $5. He says, if she admits there was law, then oh no, we read that one. That's about the dick monster. Ord boards, what's that, man? $5. I guess he's back. He says, you don't move on if it sucks. You break it down and talk about it and figure out why it sucks. Figure out what needs to change. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. You figure out what went wrong and use that to go forward and improve, get better. That's a fair way. That's a fucking good way to look at it, actually. It's like that thing where someone tells you what you could do better and you kind of take that in. And I'm not saying every single criticism is valid, because there is some unvalid criticisms out there, but most of them, I think are pretty good. Like the Batman, I feel there's some decent criticisms there, but if you're going to criticize the fact he's wearing eyeliner, I think that's just fucking stupid. But yeah, all right. So what's going on? What's going on here? Lyndon, what's going on in this caption?
Well, she's got what's she got going on there? Chain. Is that a pussy chain gang in the front?
You and your whack.
Hello. She's like, what is it? Oh, what was that Robin Hood when she had the chain Pennies. She needs to unlock them with a key. Yeah. Oh, look at I think they're Gwyneth Paltrow's candles in the back too.
Oh my god.
I couldn't believe that actually when I heard that. How
What,
do you
her
get a
candles?
job being a pussy sniffer?
Okay.
Like this.
Well,
my
oh,
God,
for
you
fuck's sakes, man. That's being memed into the ground. All right, Lyndon, caption.
Why does he have pants on?
I think I'm going to go with you told me. Oh, no, do you know what she's doing? She's saying, for fuck's sakes, stop watching Full Aussie. They're corrupting you. That's what she's saying.
No, she's saying, drunk 3PO, Gina Carano is about to chop around. Sorry.
All right, and what's the chat thinking? Caption. Lethal, why didn't you bring Ray? I would if I could. I love her. They're disappointed you're from Victoria. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I was hired for my hips. Yeah, well, they checked 2 boxes when they hired me. That's a good one.
AFK.
You told me you liked The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, the blonde saying, but I like him. And the brunette saying, Lord Long Dong has a micro penis. Stop listening to that propaganda. Fuck you, Will. 04 says, Shakir told me hips don't lie, but mine did. Lethal prefers Brie and Ray Bay. Okay, that's objectively true.
What? No, that's not true.
I love
Yeah,
Ray Bay.
It is, but it's just not good.
Oh, wait, no, I've still got Bane Evan up. Hold on.
Lethal's a retard, isn't he, Charles? Hmm?
You're from Victoria.
Yeah, retard.
You said you brought the strap on. And the pussy runs away.
Yeah.
Caption. You told me you were setting me up with Megatron, not Galvatron. I love all these Megatron jokes. They're all fucking great. The caption is, Lethal, when am I going to bed? After Gaming with Geeks podcast. I'll be in fucking bed. Yeah. Caption, why didn't you play Broforce? Fuck Broforce. All right, now we've got some more memes to look at. And then we're going to start winding down. So we got some memes from our boy Apollo. So there's this one. Looks like Rhino's hitting it from the back.
Yeah, hands in the air.
She said no, no, Lord Vader. She said no.
I love it. So adorable. Holy fuck.
Oh, look, it's fucking... All the Star Wars is good.
I just like all the Star Wars.
You told me Lyndon was going to sing WAP.
When's
Gaming with Geeks podcast? In about 40 minutes, sir.
Fuck, is it nearly 2:30? Oh my god, we've been going for ages.
Yeah, we've gone a bit longer than normal.
Awesome.
But drop your links, lads. Rhino, what you got in the works? Talk to me. Talk to me, goddammit.
I'm gonna have the hyperspace episode really, really soon. And then I'm going to do The Mandalorian. I'm going to watch all of Mandalorian season 1 because Mandalorian season 2 is about to come. I'm going to give my thoughts and my review on the entire season because I never did it when it first came out. And then when season 2 starts, we'll start seeing the shit show that's going to be. So get ready for that. And then what else? Really only my streams. And then I'll be getting back into the Disney Star Wars continuity stuff. I'm going to try and do a couple more videos, depending on if there's Star Wars news or if there's anything that I want to talk about. So we'll see if I can just do a couple of not so much editing involved in the videos. Just come home, give you my thoughts on some news from the day or something and go from there. So please come and subscribe. I hit 650 subscribers. It's on the move. It's awesome. And yes, Rhino said come.
What the fuck?
It was the last comment that I saw in the chat from Apollo, so I thought I'd just give him that.
What about you, Lyndon? What's coming up, my good sir?
Well, you know it is. Well, because footy season's been dropped back over a few months, we have finals coming up. So this is the last round next week. Then we got finals. We got the English Premier League on. We got fucking streams galore is going to be happening over the next month, I reckon. What else? Twitch, playing a bit more shit on Twitch. I'm just trying to build a studio too, so I can do better times and stuff.
Drop your link. I believe Steph's here. Yeah, good old Steph. Mwah to Steph.
Hail
Everybody
Steph.
give Steph
She's
some
beautiful.
love. Give Steph some love. Yeah, she's nice. She's nice. Yeah. All right. So when you going on Twitch next, sir?
Maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
All right, nice. And as for moi, I'll be on Twitch probably tomorrow. We're halfway through the monthly goal already, and it is September, so that means everything's a bit cheaper than normal. So we're going to try and smash that out, and also Lethal Live as well. We're trying to get that to 1,000 subscribers. This will be re-uploaded over here, so you can check it out as well. Got Boys episode 1, 2, and 3 review. Myself, Anna, and Ryan. There we go. We got more fucking full Aussies. Got me going off about my chair. We got all types of cool shit over here. We got the Axel Braun and Kenzie stream over here. So subscribe to Lethal Live, and I'll be having videos throughout the week. Yes.
Just one more. Like, if you didn't get to see me blow up some Lego, go and check out my 500 subscriber video. And you can see me see me blow up some Lego.
Do it.
Lots of fun.
When is the Gaming with Geeks podcast? In about 30 about
About
35
half an hour.
minutes.
Yeah.
About 35 minutes from now, it's there. But yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wind it down here. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We will be back next week. Same back channel, same back time. And I reckon we're going to play the same intro to end it.
Play it. Yeah, fucking oath.
All right. Play it. Okay. Lyndon, should I play it or not?
100%.
100%.
100%.
Uru all, and remember.
Later.
Put it in her butt.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you effing with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N-word, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top if I want to ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet, come take a dive. And continue along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like, a lot more vulgar.
Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Trust